Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. Glad you're with us today. We have a special show, and it is 3 hours live from Los Angeles. And wait till you see what we have coming up for you today. It is amazing. We have got so many special ideas that are new, custom designs, Alexandrite blowouts. Did I just say Alexandrite blowouts? Yes, those GIA certified ones, no less. So we have a special day that is going to be all about whatever you'd like to see, of course, as we wrap up the week. But we also have some really special new items that are never before seen. And I'm talking about, there's a marquise cut blue wing block D. That is not a cut we've seen but maybe once or twice ever before. So really excited about that. We also have another stone we don't see as often. Amethyst is here. We have a very large amethyst. It is beautifully set with quite a few diamonds. And speaking of diamonds, there's a beautiful single round brilliant diamond, and it's not going to be single for long. It's going to find its forever soulmate here today because it is in the bridge mounting. It is something that we're going to do incredibly affordable. It was just yesterday I brought you a platinum piece with a 1 carat '02 diamond. Still here, by the way, if you want to see it. But today is the day you're going to see a 1/2 carat round brilliant diamond. One of our favorites, of course, is the round brilliant diamond because you get that classic cutting, the one that gives us all the brilliance we love. So really a mainstay of the diamond category, a favorite among many. So that's coming up in a bridge mounting. Wait till you see that. That's on the way. We also have Peridot is here. So some stones we don't get to see all that often when we are a network that brings you nothing but rare, it seems like. We've got Peridot, Amethyst, and also you're going to see Peridot today. So back to the rarity there. And also aqua. So a little bit of everything. All price ranges are covered today as well. So we're going to be seeing some really, really cool values and top of the hours. And then there's even a men's ring, yellow diamond, new one. We've only had one style of yellow diamond men's ring before. This one is certified though. So not only do you get a whopping value, I wish us ladies could get values like this one. I don't know. It's so amazing what we're going to see. But we have a yellow diamond here that is going to be a 1 carat. Exactly. It's GIA certified and it's really affordable. So if you've been looking for a men's piece with a yellow diamond, you get the cert with it. It's very special. It's a large piece, lots of white diamonds as well, and a full GIA certificate to go with it. We have not had too many gents pieces that ever have a cert to go with them. So that's really exciting today. And then there's even a kunite here that looks different than any kunite I've ever seen before. So that's fun too. Plus we have an earring blowout for you. There's going to be 3 of our really important larger pairs of earrings. Wait till you see the value we put together on the earrings. Just move them on out. That's what we do sometimes when we see pieces on wheels, like with our Alexandrites later. You're going to see some really special opportunities. By the way, Kara, I do have your request sitting ready to go. It is a beautiful, one of those pure pink topaz, really special, rare stones. So Kara, whenever you're ready, got it right here for you waiting. We'll wait till we hear from you so nobody snags it right out from underneath you. And then we've got, also some brand new designer necklaces. So lots to get to. We're actually going to start with golden quartz. I know how much we love these, but they're all one of a kind. So take a look at this. This is how we begin our Sunday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. Hope you've had a good one so far. And this is the way we get you going here with a really special, this is like that clover style that we love. It's very designer, very, very high-end designer. You know that. And it's going to be at number 112, 1992 to get you started here. A beautiful piece to begin our show, especially with this one with so much intensity to the gold in that stone. You don't usually see where I would say the majority, vast majority of this stone surface is really all throughout that 24 karat pure gold. So instead, if you're going 24 karat gold, that's not what we make jewelry out of. This is embedded in stone. So naturally occurring, the precious metal is found within the precious gem. And so this is a 1 carat 60 round. So you've got that specialty cut as well. And then you have this beautiful pave of all of that diamond weight around it. Those would be your pave diamonds in that like a 4-leaf clover kind of look here. Really pretty, isn't it? So this one's going to be a quick one only, and you know how popular these are. They never stick around. So we're really excited to have it for you, but wait till you see this on. And of course, really, really pretty the way you can, build and layer if you want to stack something with it. But seriously, have you guys seen that much gold in a stone before? We've seen a lot of gold quartz, and usually it's just a mere little, like what usually kind of looks like a lightning bolt, right? And then you've got here more all the way through, and you can see how that gold goes through the stone. It's also 26 points in diamonds too. So, and you can see what I mean by stackable because it's elevated. The design itself is elevated up over the hand a little bit. You've got some room to stack a band next to it if you wanted to. So that's really important as well. And you can see how that band is finished through the inside. And then you can even see, this is kind of a fun perspective, to see the gold that does go all the way to the base of the stone like you see there. So you've you've got it, you know, through and through and through, and we love that, but we're gonna make it a value. And then of course it picks up a little glare, but I want you to see without the glare here at all the angles, that is just that, again, mirror finishing, because you actually polish the surface of this cabochon cut so that you get this great kind of sheen off even the gold and the stone, of course. And it's gonna be a really, really big value. So come on in early. You know the key to the shopping success around here with one-of-a-kinds is always to dial in as soon as you see something you love so you don't miss out. So that is always recommended. This one is not going to be, well, how about this? I love this one at $26.99. I get it. It's got more of that gold than we're used to seeing, so should be probably a little bit higher in price than some we see. I'm not going to do that, though. If you love it, call me. Let me try it on for you as well so you see what it looks like from a distance away. And then I like it in the yellow, but we can change that for you as well. So if you want to, let me try and prop this up here for you. It's a little large, but look at how beautiful that is. So you can really see how much that's going to shine, and it really almost looks from a distance away like it's entirely, like it's a beautiful, almost like the gold nuggets we used to see, right? So it just has that beautiful surface sheen, and we love to see it. So it's not even going to be $2,600 or $2,000 or $19.99. We're just going to take it down. Start the show off right here on a Sunday. And again, get requests in if you have them. If there was anything you missed from yesterday, something we can bring back on out for you, well, that is what we are here to do in this live show, is make sure that we make all the jewelry dreams come true. So just let us know what you'd like to see. But this one's not even going to be $1,000. We'll make it $9.99 instead, so we can send it on out of here in a hurry and get you that big value right away. And then we've got, that's my only brown gold quartz, actually my only new one in the inventory. And don't forget about that yellow diamond. We're going to see that shortly. And then we've got that earring blowout really quickly early on in the show, since they're not the earrings that we usually do where we've got a lot of pairs to go around. They're super, super limited. So we'll be seeing those on the early side, but I would like to start with a value. We like to keep the party going all day long. We will do that today in grand fashion. So let me know if you'd like that one in that gold quartz. That is seriously more gold than I think I've seen. Then we've got some platinum coming up in a stone that I know you're going to love and probably go a little crazy for, because this is one of those designer necklaces, and this will be 1122117 coming up next, because it looks like we're checking on this one, seeing if Allison's got that. And then here we go with a really, really special platinum piece. And by the way, that gold quartz is still here. And then this one, I'm not sure if this is going to sit well on its own, because it's got the most unusual style bail. So once the stone is propped up, now we can show you a little bit more of that really pretty, almost think of it like a heart-shaped bail that you have here coming on through. And then you've got 1122117. So that's platinum. And it is going to be a $259. Gorgeous, really pretty. Emerald cut. You know, it could actually be a baguette. It's hard to tell here because we're looking at the corners, and I can't really detect. It almost looks like it's a 90-degree angled corner, which would mean that instead of those little step cutout facets, it's actually more of a baguette. But either way, it's got that beautiful step faceting throughout, those lovely tapered prongs that really suit it so well, and we have got a blowout price on this one. Remember, I'm showing you also the chain, because you're going to get the chain with it. So you get to take advantage of the whole piece. And this is one of those electrifying fire opals. It's a $259 emerald cut. It's got a little more elongation and then some, which really probably it looks like a baguette to me. Either way, you're going to get those sheens. Wait till you see the distance away and really see it move. And then you've got a 17-point diamond weight as well, which you see is a cluster of 4 that's going to be set between this really high-end designer bail. You know, sometimes bails can be quite basic and utilitarian, where they're just, you know, a little bit of gold, and it's kind of just to act as a way to attach your chain to your pendant. This is much more designer in that it's part of the style, right? It's really giving you a whole design element on its own. And then we're going to throw in this chain, which is also platinum. Let me show it to you on the hand here so you get a better idea of the size. And then the chain will be adjustable. We're seeing so many of these of late where we're getting beautiful adjustable chains for you there, and you can see what that's going to look like when you've got that one against the neckline, and then we'll show it there as well. But you can see the size that it's going to give you, and of course that really dramatic drop of that emerald cut. You see how it's almost pure red, so we're not seeing as much yellow or golden or even orange. You're seeing really pure reds. And then this is that box link chain we love, and then you can see here it's got a spring ring closure, and you see where that little bead on the left side, that's going to be where it's adjustable, so you can kind of bring that in if you'd like to and adjust it to a shorter length than 18-inch. So 18-inch maximum, get a little shorter if you want to. And then here we go with a look at the length overall, and it'll sit much better when it's on the neckline, but let me show you here at least to give you all the details you need, which is 1.25 inches from top to bottom. Then we'll show it on the neckline for you coming up next, so you can see what that's going to look like. And of course, throwing in this chain, which is so nice to have just because, well, it'd be tougher to get a platinum chain, wouldn't it? You wouldn't see that very often. So let's take it back up close and we'll get you a great value on this one. And it's going to be, oh my goodness, can you believe platinum for, I mean, we have really seen some of our most affordable items that have been here of late have been platinum, which is kind of shocking given the metals market, what it's doing. You know how pricey gold alone is. So awfully nice to see some platinum that's brought to you affordably so you can add some of it to the collection. We'll make that one. How about $9.99 on this one as well if you'd like it? $9.99 for a platinum piece with a gorgeous 259 fire opal and then your diamonds. It's that really pretty diamond, almost heart-shaped design there. So really, it's elegant, it's glamorous. There's something about emerald cuts that we all seem to really be drawn to, even if you're not super, you know, familiar with them or have a lot of them. There's that gorgeous glow that they really have, and boy, it's just really tough to display to get you all the looks all at once. But you want to see the stone or you want to see the bale? It's kind of like it's one or the other proposition when you're sitting it up on a wheel. But that's going to be under $1,000, and there you have it all. So big, beautiful diamonds throughout the middle point of that bale, and then of course some pave on the sides there as well. And just one of the most shimmering bright red stones you'll see. Coming up next, we're on our way. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to get through. There were a lot of you that missed out on an Alexandrite piece the other day. So I've been working with our designers to try and bring you something else, and we have one now. The last time I had a designer Alexandrite piece, it was just Alexandrites. This one's going to give you diamonds as well, but other than that, a very similar style in that it's this vertical drop, and it's almost like, again, well, let's see, we've got, let me polish that up there, and we'll see if we can get you a better look here. This is a really, really cool piece, isn't it? Yeah, let me make sure all those rounds are sparkling and brilliant. You've got, you see, 5 bigger stones here, and of course, it's going to actually sit north to south on the neckline, but it's item number 112 to 118, and very similar to what we saw, and I want to show you, it is a little bit curved in the way it's actually, it's not just going to be a flat piece on one level plane. It's got a little curve to it, which is kind of nice. So you've got these bigger stones. The total weight here is 40 points in the round Alexandrites, being that blue-green, magnificent color you're getting, and of course diamond cut rounds, so they're sparkling like no other. And then you get diamonds down either side, which is going to be a diamond weight of 30 points in the diamond. So you've got a beautiful way to frame that great style to get you what is bigger pave. I mean, pave, you know, it's a misnomer that people think, oh, pave's got to be teeny tiny stones. Sometimes it is, but you can do pave with a little bit larger stone as well, like you're seeing here. And once again, throwing in the chain, and it is also a platinum piece. So really excited about that. A little more platinum on the way for you. And it's not going to be, well, this is the best part of all, is the pricing. And that's really saying something, because with Alexandrites, platinum, and diamonds, you would expect for something like this to be in the tens of thousands of dollars. And we were remarking the other day with the rounds how they are so lively and bright, and that's why I'm moving it so you can really see the pizzazz they bring, because that is not a characteristic that Alexandrite usually gives you much of, but here it is. So a really special look. Let me show it against the hand for you so we can get to the measurement. Same kind of box link chain here in platinum, so you have that adjustability again. So 18 inches maximum, and then you can refine it how you wish, but there you can see what it's going to look like from that dropped angle, and then we'll show you the length. Should be about an inch or so from top to bottom, and that's what it's going to be, just under, maybe 7/8. And all in platinum stays in the platinum, and of course you've got this really smooth, sleek style of that box link chain, and this is a brand new piece, so get ready. And here we go with that beautiful spring ring, and then you see that beautiful way that this little bead over here to the left, that's where it slides, so you can shorten it as you wish, and then we'll get you a quick look on the neckline. I just got to warn you, again, there were a lot of you that missed out on the journey style we had just a few days ago, so I want to make sure you have a chance to pick that up, and you can see there how as it moves with you, it's just going to have that beautiful shimmer. It kind of cascades, so you get this really beautiful look, and here it is one more time up close, and then we're going to take you all the way down to a great value here, and it's going to be for one caller only, and it's not going to be that $39.99 price tag. No longer. We're going to make it a lot better for you, and a huge value on a Sunday as we get started and get requesting. We got a lot of affordable. We've got a beautiful pair of aquamarine earrings, which I'm really excited about. We'll do something crazy with those, but this is not going to be $39.29 or $19.99. It's going to be even better. We'll make it $1,499 if you like it, and that is our 1-in-1 alone. And remember, color changing chrysoberyl. So we'll get our tricky pendants out of the way first. They're always the toughest to display. They don't love to sit on their own because they like to be on your neckline, right? where they get some beautiful support and some really great look to get all that beautiful color change. So as you go into different light environments, you're going to see different colors. And we were just even noticing, you know, when you're in a little darker light, they start to get a little more purple. And then of course in these brighter lights, you see more of the blues and the greens, because that's the beauty of the stone. It's a color changing variety. So you are expected to get, only with the good ones of course, because certain stones don't change color as much as other stones do. This one will to the maximum degree. So take it if you love it. It's $14.99. We only have this one. Platinum as well, which you cannot beat a platinum piece, right? That's very, very special. So last call. Okay, so we got to move. We got a lot to show you today. Going to be moving very quickly throughout the show because we have so much to bring you and so many big values. And then of course get requests in if you have them. We'll get to our earring wheel next because it's really limited. And thrilled to have some very different styles of earrings, like not just your basic diamond studs. So this one should be gone, $14.99. Now let's start with the big opals, because I'm probably, you know, I've got some opal earrings here that are, I kid you not, are in the $15,000, $16,000 range. That is not where these are going to be, and yet they are a huge size, and we love that about opals. Now they're going to give you a carat weight that's significant, but the size and how they look and how they play is even better. And if you want one earring that's not your basic but still goes with everything, I think we rely on diamonds for that style, as we always like to think goes with the most versatility, because it's, you know, going with everything color-wise. But this does too, and that's because these are beautiful primary colors throughout your lightning ridge material. So important, but you also have this really, really special larger size. Now it's 1973, but we're going to build a wheel around it. Just want you to know those are carat 66 in your opals. Then you've got 19 points in diamonds, but I have two other pairs and they're going to fly on out of here. That of course is a one-of-a-kind pair. You know that because they're opals, right? But then we show you, this is the way to get a bigger diamond stud. Not just one single diamond, but it's going to be a lot of diamonds put together, including rounds and tapered baguettes. So this is that luxury style from that really big designer who shall remain nameless, because they've asked us politely not to name names, because they really are. They're used to pricing things a lot higher than we do here. So we've had just a few chances to, I'll say borrow, temporarily borrow, because they're going to you, their designs, and mark them way down. And you can see that diamond style, which is actually going to give you 18 karat gold, white gold only on that one as well. So far, you're keeping everything the way it is as far as gold color. I've got one more pair though to show you, and then we're going to get into yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. So this is really exciting because it's a beautiful oversized, almost a floral meets firework meets star effect. These are all really what you would consider a button style earring overall, because they're larger. They're not just little basic studs. They're giving you a much bigger presence and design and size and all of that. Boy, those are huge, aren't they? And so I'll zoom back just a little bit more. And then you got to let me know, because they're one of a kind, so you know how these are going to go quickly, especially when we mark them down, because they're very high end. That's why they had to be on a wheel. You know, if these were something that were inexpensive to start, they'd probably be gone after their first airing. But they've all been on the air. It's time to move them away. And you know what I'll do? I'm just going to put these to the side here, and we're going to move those right in the middle so you can really see how very, very large and important those are. And better yet, I mean, I'm just such a perfectionist when it comes to displays. Let me just put these here. Even those are the rounds, so they're always tricky. But then we'll put the yellow and white diamonds on the side. Gives you a chance to get on the phone lines very quickly, so you can kind of twirl those yellow and white diamond earrings, because they've got kind of a top and a bottom and a side to side. And so you can kind of have fun playing with them when you have them in at home and see the way you like them best. But these are all going to be one crazy low price, and those black opals are huge. I mean, that's already a big earring, and we can put any of them up to the ear as you wish. But remember this diamond weight, I got to touch on this. This is 18K, and you've got a diamond weight that consists of the rounds and the baguettes, a really pricey style to do, centered post, playing pinball. They really, boy, why can't I just leave well enough alone, because they're just so tricky. But these are going to be white gold, 18K. There they are. That's going to be a total diamond weight of, the diamonds are going to give you 58 points in the rounds, and then another 25 points in the baguettes. They always look like more to me. I really am amazed. It's an illusion in many different ways, because you've got so much to look at in this bigger overall diameter they create. But remember, 58 plus 25, you're getting an overall diamond weight there of 83 points. So that's incredibly important to get in an earring that's going to be as affordable as they are. So are you ready? We got the trio, we've got the one-of-a-kinds. They got to go, whether you like all white diamonds, whether you want to get the yellow and the white diamonds, whether you want to get the opals that go with everything, totally up to you, but this is your chance to pick them up. Not going to last. Watch this. This is what we do on a Sunday morning. We are ready to wrap up the week here, aren't we ever? I mean, I know Sunday scaries, right, are a thing. A lot of people don't like when Sunday Sunday rolls around, I love it because it's our real big crescendo of the week. We get to do so many special things on, discounts, and great designs come out and brand new pieces. And this wheel is a perfect example where you're not even going to pay anything like $29.99. This is what is so thrilling about these discounts that we do. Come on in. Make sure you are on the phone lines early because you're going to be, I think, a little shocked at where we're taking such high-end earrings. We can hold any of them up to the ear and measure them, but they're very, very large. The opals being the smallest, and yet take a look at how this one presents on the hand because it is not a small size at all. So you've got the option here to also wear them north to south or east to west, but more color than you can even imagine because they're not going to give their full breadth of color here on in this lighting environment. But when you see them at home, you're going to be absolutely amazed by that one-of-a-kind pair. We need some collars. So should we take the $3,000 price tag and make it a whole lot better? Absolutely, we should. That's the whole idea here, right? You guys need value. You love value. We wrap up the week by moving out a lot of jewelry. This is how we do it. Come on in right now because they're not even going to be $1,000. That's a high-end wheel. I don't know if I've ever had such a high-end earring wheel in my career because of where they started, what they are about, how rare they are, how limited they are. And you know what? We'll do even better than $9.99 just so we can have a party here on a Sunday when we're ready to shop, but more importantly, we're ready to save. And that's what I think we're all excited for and waiting on. And this is your chance to pick them up. And they're not even $9.99. Which one do we like? Let me know very quickly because they're all going to go. And remember, 18 karat gold here on the diamonds in the center, your 14 karat white gold with your opals with the halo in diamonds. Then you have the truly fantastic yellow and white diamond florals. It's like a big oversized floral kind of look. That's 67 points in the yellow. So remember, that's just 67 points in yellow pave, and then you get another 41 points in the white diamond. So overall, you're getting a carat 08 on the right side. And to think about the fact the majority are yellows, and they're not $1,000, we're in some kind of really weird, like fantasy land of jewelry here. And that's what we like to do. If we can't do it affordably, who can? We have the best values on planet Earth when it comes to jewelry. We are not making them $9.99. This is even better. We're going to go as low as we can possibly go on everything today, send everything out of here, and we're going to make these $949 a pair while they last. It's 60 seconds on that wheel. I know that we have a lot of late arrivals on weekends now, right? Because it's a busy time of year and everyone's still enjoying good weather, but it's fall. So it's like there's a lot going on and a lot of things to do. And so I'll tell you that from yesterday, we really didn't even get going until like hour number 2. So this is where you guys get special treats here because you're our early birds and you're getting values like this as a result. So we're thrilled to bring them to you, but they're $949. Let me know which one you want to see up against the ear and we'll do that for you. But that's the chance to pick up some really big values on 3 gorgeous earrings. Remember, a carat 08 total on the right side. Your beautiful diamond weight of that beautiful white diamond weight, which is the 58 plus the 25. So remember, you've got that really, really significant diamond weight there in the middle as well at 83 points. And then you've got the opals, which are huge. Carat 66, giving you over 80 points. Figure they're probably 83 points a piece, but they look double that. So it ends up looking like you have a carat and a half in each ear without, remember, it's just less dense. You've got a stone that looks bigger always because it's water-based. So you get a little bit, a lot bigger look than it actually weighs, but you get a really cool stone to own. And yeah, all the colors in the rainbow are there, which means it's a really good opal. Yes. So the yellow diamonds, let's show those here from a distance, first of all, so you can see the size, because that's going to be in multiple ways to actually position them in the ear. So wait till you see that. That's already, I think, giving you a lot of what you need to see here, right? That's much bigger than most earrings we bring. But look at the actual length they have top to bottom. They are just about, they're 3/4 of an inch. So this is not just a regular stud earring. This is giving you drama. It's giving you a look where you can see here, I think there's really a top and a bottom because you have a little more length up here than you do on this side. So post is centered, or, well, actually the center of the floral there. Again, you've got a little asymmetry to the way this looks. And then I'll pop one on the ear for you as well so you can see. Remember, carat 08 in yellow and white diamonds, but we just have, it's limited. So this is where, again, I'll show you what they look like on so you can just see what that's all about from a distance away. What do you think of those? Pretty, isn't it? So that's the yellow diamond earring. So I would say, yeah, definitely only for a primary piercing. We'll go back to our wheel and we'll show you what else we got. Any questions, guys, before we go? All right, so that's it. We've got every line locked and some waiting on hold, so I apologize for the wait time. If it's request, that's great. If it's any of the earrings, then that's great too. So let me know. We've got a final look at them, and then let me show you also the white diamond earrings. Do we have anybody with questions? 108 on the yellow and the white. Jason, which one are you taking? Because I do have to know they're one of a kinds. Let's do that next. Yes. Sure, yeah. So here's the white diamond earring that we're going to do next for you. That's going to be item number. Maybe what we can do is show them the graphics because I think everyone's confused on diamond weights here. So let me bring up the graphics. 112, 13, 25. We're going to show you the middle diamond earring that's going to be all white diamonds. Apologize for the wait time, guys. We're really limited with operators today, but that's what we're going to do for that diamond diameter there. Again, it starts with the cluster of rounds, then it goes to tapered baguettes. Please call back if you hung up. We've got more operators coming in from breakfast or brunch or whatever it is, breakfast, I guess. And it's a half an inch. Oh, doesn't sound good. Look at that. That's a half an inch. That again, not a regular stud earring, more of a button style. Centered post, butterfly backing. Call back if you hung up. We're here for you now. Take a look at this earring on. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so beautiful when you see that there's going to be a different kind of shimmering effect that you get when it's baguettes versus rounds. So we know that, we love that, but it's really, really important when you see it there. So you've got that beautiful look, and you can see as they move, you've got all those different, different faceting, has different sparkle effect to it. So let's go back to the wheel, and then we're going to show you the opals as well, which are still hanging out surprisingly, and they're only in white gold. So remember, only white gold, only two-tone, only white gold. They all stay as they are. Yes. Okay, so congratulations. Operators, let me know. Jess, are you taking any earrings? Or Allison, Will, anybody thinking about earrings here? Andy, which one? What's that? Yellow one? Okay. Okay. So, oh, you already, who'd you help out already? Hi, Mary. Thank you so much. And then let me just put the opals up as well so you can see. Those are really probably a north-south because they're sizable as well. Here's what they look like on the hand. So you can see it. Again, you cannot appreciate the full beauty of these opals until you see them in person. It really is just important to remember there's no perfect way to show them in this light environment. Also a half an inch from top to bottom, but you can wear them if you want to, north to south, east to west, or at a diagonal. Kind of just depends on, you know, how your lobe shape works and how you like to have an earring. But take a look at that. I think in this, yeah. I was going to say this is a little darker over here. So usually when you see a little bit darker light, we were just talking about this, you see more color, and that's what we're certainly seeing there. And you've got that beautiful look there with the reds are really coming through now. The purples, the reds, the blues, all of that. So that's going to be our last look at the trio, basically. Let's go back to the wheel and show you what they're all about here one more time. So really cool basket work too on those opals. So they're going to look good from every angle. Are those? I was just noticing, do they? Okay, for whatever reason they look like screwbacks, but they're not. They're pushbacks and butterflies. So all last call, and let me know. I know we're verifying on those white diamond earrings in 18. Remember, 18 karat gold on the white diamond earrings in the middle. The rest are all 14K opals, and the yellow and the white is going to give you two tones. So it's a really versatile pair of earrings to wear and enjoy at $949. And we have the most incredible kunite I've seen us have, and that's because it's a different color than we're used to seeing. And you're going, oh yeah, because you guys always have those really bright, hot pink stones. So maybe this one's more light like they usually are. Nope. It's still intense and rich, but it's got really important, significant colors. So last call on the earrings. Let me know if you have any questions on those at $949. Still verifying there. Just which one did you end up taking? White diamonds? Which one? Oh, okay. So those white gold diamond earrings in the middle are gone. So let me move those aside because I had a feeling they would be. And then here we go. So we've got the yellow and the white. That's 108 total weight. Remember, that's in all two-tone gold as is. Here are our opals. Oh, goodness, look at those move. You've really got to try those opals, and they're still significant. I know they're a little smaller than everything else up there, but they are not a small earring as you saw on the ear. So white diamonds gone completely. Congratulations on those 18-karat diamond earrings. And then, yeah. I do, yeah, I mentioned her earlier. Kara's with us, Kara B. It's a pure pink Imperial, so Kara will show that next for you. Thank you so much for calling. Glad you're here with us. It's one of our most important stones. What's that? Oh, good, the opals. Congratulations. Opals are 112-1973. Those just sold. And now we'll just focus in really quickly here on item number 111-9501. Right here, the florals. The beautiful yellow and white. Remember this, and you'll get a little peek here at the carat weights, and then you can see how I have them sitting different ways, so you can really play with it and see how that one now it's giving me almost like I know it's not a bird of paradise, but it gives me a little bit of look because the asymmetry and that elongation of your yellow gold and your yellow diamond leaves. And yes, that is 67 points, so vast majority of your diamond weight are the yellows, and then you get the white diamonds as well as 41. Okay, so let's show Kara's request coming up, and this is 9501 if you'd like them. 949 we're verifying on those, and they stay also as is everything done on the wheel. 14K, but of course a carat 08 in stunning diamonds. Let's show you this. This is just I mean, if I didn't tell you what this was, I don't think anybody would guess. We would probably think kunite, right? Just never seen a stone like this. I've had a lot of Imperials. I've had a lot of pink Imperials. I've had a lot of those Padparasha pinky golden Imperials, but this is another level entirely. It is one of the most beautiful and rare stones. This is going to be item number 112, 1199, and it's exceedingly important, exceedingly special. It's a 370 elongated cushion cut, and it's got so much intensity to the pinks. It's got purple running through it. This is topaz. It's topaz. But before you think, oh, I've seen pink topaz, but I don't usually see it with you guys. This is not that pink topaz. You know the pink topaz that's out there that everyone else has got is usually a white topaz that's got a coating to it. It is, I wouldn't even call it a treatment. It's an all-out coating, right? It's literally a coating that if you've ever had one, you know, it can easily scratch off. It can easily, suddenly you look down and you've got, little, white streaks or white stripes on your stone because it's basically, the coating has been, removed or worn off. That is not this, just to clarify, which is why I always, I worry about calling it just pink topaz. It's Imperial pink topaz. It's from that one source mine in Brazil. Is that Kara? Oh, good. Is this the one she was looking for? And then it has the pink diamonds, which are item number, well, did we have that? I guess this has not been shown. I thought maybe it'd come up 17 points in pink, 77 in white. So I just realized we didn't have the diamond weight up there. So I want to make sure she knows what the diamond weight is. It's gorgeous. I'm going to show it on the hand, and it's a huge discount. It was $99.99, and it well should be. That makes tons of sense, right? $99.99 for a piece like that. I mean, this is something you can't find anywhere else. Total museum collectible here because it's all natural. This isn't it's not just a not coated stone. It's an all natural stone, no treatment, no heating, no nothing. No, nothing. The Imperials don't get any help. So when you see one, this is just the anomaly of Mother Nature's mine. There's only one mine in the world, very few stones. Look at the purples, and I'll show it on the hand here so you can see it's also a big size at 370. And I mean, look at that. That is one of our most divine, and yet it's still giving that effect that we've dubbed over the years elevators of light because of the way you have. This is something the Imperials do usually in the golden color as well. It's down to $4,777, which is unbelievable considering huge stone size. The color is rare, rare, rare as it is. And there you see it truly, you cannot shut the light down. Like, look at that. For being as beautiful a pink saturation as it is, you see that ripple cascading waterfall of light. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. That one's gone. And then I'm just going to show it to you. This is the, it's funny because this is kind of similar, but it's a different stone. But this is what I was saying. I've got a kunite. That is, I've never had a color quite like this. It's item number 11222246. That is a radiant cut kunite. It is, now I know we're used to seeing really good saturations in kunite. They're still not usually like this. You'll get like a little glow of purple. I know this looks a lot like the last stone, which is just, again, it's telling the story of your best Imperial and now the best in kunite together. This is pink spodumene, is its technical term, but we call it kunite, named for George Frederick Kunz, which is really the father of gemology, right? He discovered, he's part of so many different discoveries of stones, naming of stones, but this is his namesake. And so we have a 909 in the center stone here. It's in 14 karat, two-tone gold. You have the white and the rose because, yes, those are pink diamonds yet again. So there's almost like a similarity going on between the two, which is why, considering the Imperial went so quickly, I wanted to show you this one back to back with it so you can get an idea of what they're all about. But this is another way to get maybe that look if you missed out and you just enjoyed the look that you got in that pinky Imperial. Here's a way to go. Kunite, radiant cut, rose gold basket and prongs for the center, and then that's going to be 14 points in the pink diamonds, which go right down the middle of your triple set style. So look at that, right down the middle, and they're a little elevated, and then it's the white diamonds on either side of that. So we're going to pink spodumene here. There you can see the rose gold basket work and how that's going to be set throughout. But this is a new piece, and it's going to be a white diamond weight of 61 points. So we're talking about 75 points altogether, and look at the intensity of the color. So really special yet again. And it's not going to be, wow, this is one of those values where I'm just, it's like, leaves you just wondering, and I'm here used to this, like we're used to these big values, you guys are too. It's why you're here, because we do the unthinkable when it comes to this pricing, but this is wild. And 9 carats 09 rarely, even in the more typical colors, rarely comes down to a price like I'm about to give, because $49.99 is right where its happy point is. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. Come on in early. We have that Jen's Yellow Diamond coming up soon. And then it's a really cool, affordable day for the most part. So stick with us, because the aqua earrings I'm so excited about, they're coming up soon. But this is not $49.99. It's just a one only. Let me try it on for you so you get a sense of the size, because this one's going to present very largely. A photo came up on my phone. Don't you love when your photo surprises you with phones, or photos? Your phone surprises you with phones. Or photos from, in this case last night, it was a photo from 6 years ago yesterday, and I was at an event, a very important event, and I wore my kunite, because that was the first time I ever wore my kunite from TVON. I was still a really new host at the time here, because it was 6 years ago. I've been here 7. So, and I was just admiring it. It stood out because it was so, the color is so amazing. Here's a photograph, and I'm standing with, amongst family, and, we're all in these vibrant colors. And I'm looking, oh, look at that ring. There it is. I mean, it's just something about the color that really stands out. But that's the most purple I've ever seen. It's almost giving me the vibe like those pink diaspores that came out of the Afghan region as well, right? Which also, were very pinky purple. So this one's got a lot more purple than it does pink, which makes it really rare. Not $49.99. First caller, blowout time. We're going to make this easy and send it on out. And I love the radiant cutting. A lot of us love emerald cuts, but then you get, it's like the best of all worlds. It's like you get that outer perimeter of an emerald cut, but internally you get so much more brilliance to it because it's a radiant, so it has some extra faceting. So it's not just the up and down cutting, but it goes like what we call scissor facets. And it's not even going to be $2,500. I'm going to make it easy. And with pink diamonds, love it. We'll make it $19.99 instead. And that will get officially the most purple kunite we've ever had here out the door. Yes. Hi, Thelma. Was she shopping with us today? Oh, thank you so much, Thelma. Enjoy your fabulous earrings. And thank you so much. Hope all is well in Florida today. Thank you so much for being with us and shopping with me and saying hello. That was awfully nice. And then we've got, are you ready for the GI certified Jen's Yellow Diamond? Because we've got it. I want to do one on the early side because there's only one, and it's our first of its kind, and we're really excited about that. So that will be here as well. Okay, so we're on our way. $19.99 on this one. You got to call me if you love it. I'm going to give it 30 seconds, then we're going to be rolling because we got a lot to show you. A lot of great jewelry here. And don't forget, if there's anything we can show you, maybe you missed yesterday or wanted to check on something, see if it's still hanging out here available for you, well, we can bring it on out for you. We'd be happy to do that. Oh, and there's also a new Tanzanite pendant. I know we haven't had too many of those, and it's a size you've been asking for. Isn't it funny how most of the Tanzanite pendants we've had are 20, 30 carats, and some are 15, and not everybody's looking for that kind of size. So we're going to bring you something that is it's still big, but it's a 7.5 carat instead. So let me know. It is truly remarkable. That's one of our rarest and just a beautiful look in that kunite. So coming up next, oh, and I do have an Indicolite pendant. You know what? Before we get to the gents piece, this is a pendant and brooch. I'm going to start with it on the hand because the size is so important here. Oh, wow. This is actually multiple ways to wear it. I'm seeing 2 bales actually, so this is kind of fun. And it's 2-tone gold, 2 ways to wear, 2-tone metal, I should say, because it's actually not just gold, it's platinum and gold. And this is a very large pendant, 112-2080. Look at that. Isn't that a great idea? And this is so pretty. Now, if you don't like it this way, I was noticing they actually put a smaller bail on the other side as well. So you can wear it with this as your point at the top, or this is at your point at the top. And those actually, when I saw them, I thought they were Alexandrites at first because they're so important, but they're actually Indicolite tourmaline. So they're that really beautiful kind of tealy blue, and it's platinum and 18 karat gold, 112-2080. So that's the size. I'm going to start you off with the length here, and then we're going to get it at home. It's also a brooch though. So it's not a ring. It's actually going to be a brooch and a pendant that you can wear multiple ways. So really the possibilities are endless here as far as ways to wear it, and the size is really grand. So you've got actually platinum and 18K here. So yes, it's going to be mostly platinum. There's that more or less ribbon of 18 karat yellow gold that runs through it. The Indicolite carat weight is 226. You can see there it's got a little more than 2 inches. 2¼ inches is your top to bottom length on it. I'm going to flip it around though, because there is, I was noticing, another bail up top. So you can choose to wear it up here. If you want to slip your chain through the very top portion, you can. And you can wear it that way. It almost reminds me of a tulip when it's that way. And then behind it is your brooch. So you've got a million ways to wear it. Fun brooches are back. They are so in vogue right now. And then we'll show it how the 2 1/4 inches translates on the neckline for you, wearing it this way, of course. And then we can, obviously, you can reverse it the other way as well. But we only have this one. The Indicolites look like Alexandrites. That's the length of it. That's the look of it from a distance. Let's go back to the up close here and actually show you how this is going to rock. And look at those stones. That's what's so important to see, because they're actually, you know, tourmalines, we don't expect a lot of clarity. You got it here. There's plenty of clarity there. And look at how beautiful that is. Some diamond weight as well. I better give that to you. It's 11 points in diamonds. 226 on the Indicolite tourmalines. Again, multiple ways to wear it. One only here. Great size. Lots of metal. And again, actually one of the more versatile pieces, because there's a bail, there's another bail, and there is your pin. So you've got a million ways, plus the openness of it. That's what's going to make it so striking when it is against, you know, a lapel or a beautiful color of whatever it is you're wearing, whether it's a blouse or a jacket or, again, maybe even an overcoat. A friend of mine, she literally wears, it's her signature. She has this gorgeous designer camel overcoat that she wears almost every day when it, you know, cools off a little bit. And she has this fabulous brooch on the lapel, and it's like her signature style. And so, you know, from like outerwear to beautiful ensembles to, you know, whatever it is, dressy or casual, it's back. So brooches are back. So a million ways to wear it, or hair or handbags or scarves or whatever it is, right? It's such a good look. It's just bringing back some of that elegance from yesteryear, but very modern and fresh again. And we're gonna blow it out. Because $59.99, I know you guys we're always comfortable spending $6,000 on pieces like this. So I got to make it more affordable. We're going to just play with the numbers here and actually get it under $2,000. And I'm not talking $19.99 either. We're going even lower than that. And this is just, I mean, you'll probably wear it more than anything else when you think like, oh, well, maybe I'm not, because it's really big and it's a lot of metal. But you know what? When there are this many ways to wear it, you will enjoy wearing it so many different ways. And you know what? It's not even $19.99. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Verifying on our purple kunite, by the way. And this one's not even going to be $19, $18, $17.99. I'm here to make a brooch affordable / pendant. You got a million ways to wear it, and it's only $1,699. Then I think it's men's ring time with the yellow diamond that is our first gents GIA certified diamond. First ever. Think of how long we've been doing this. How many pieces of jewelry we've had. Obviously not as many gents pieces typically as ladies pieces, but still there have been many through the years, yet not one that is certified from GIA. So we're gonna have that coming up for you. Really looking forward to it in a diamond, and it's a yellow diamond. We don't even see our ladies yellow diamond certified all that often. This piece is. So get ready if you were already waiting on a yellow diamond gents ring or have ever wanted one. We get a lot of requests for them. One is on its way. $16.99 on this one for the Indicolites, and again, platinum and 18 karat, mostly platinum on that one. Huge value. We're not waiting for pieces to go because we have a lot to show you, and now is the time. The unveiling, the debut, 112-1993 is right here. Oh my goodness, the color is perfection here too. Look at the color of this yellow diamond, which is a 1 carat, and it's elongated oval shape. So you've got a much bigger look than even 1 carat weight would normally give. And it's 112-1993, and it's going to be a 1 carat exactly, and it's even a VS stone. So this is not just something we're saying, hey, it's generally VS. It is actually graded as a VS1. I can get more specific thanks to the GIA and them having that great certification done that we did for you, so you don't have to pay for it. We did, you don't. It is actually GIA certified plus. There's 99 points in diamonds around it. The reason I'm showing this on the early side is because it is one of the better values of the day. Now, I know that we don't primarily have as many gentlemen shopping as ladies shopping for jewelry here. That's just a fact. But this one is going to fly, and for, you know, holidays around the corner, and maybe the gals want to shop for something for a gentleman in their life, this is the way to go. Trust me, it is. 99 points in white diamonds. They're huge individual stones. That's still creating that halo design we love to see as classic for the guys as it is for the gals. But let's show you this, because it's really important. This is a full GIA certificate, the world authority when it comes to the most specific and conservative diamond grading. Oval modified brilliant. It's a see, this is important. Normally, I'm not going to harp too much on the measurements, but in the case of this one, it is what normally a 1 carat stone would be, think about it, if it's around, it's about 6 millimeters, 6.5 millimeters. This is a 5.2 by 8.1. So that's why it's going to give you a much larger look than it weighs, because of that extra elongated dimension. 1 carat is the size, W to X is the range for the color. I had this question this morning from a longtime viewer, and she said, you know, I just don't get it. You're always talking about VS, but what's the letter grading? What does that have to do with clarity? It doesn't. That's part of the color range. So again, I refer back to these charts over here that you can look up at any time, anywhere, easily on your phone, computer, on the internet. This is the color scale. Remember, we judge diamonds on 4 main characteristics. We've all heard of the 4 C's, right? Cut, carat weight, and if you're going, that's not a C, that's a K. Remember, gold purity is with a K. Carat weight is with a C. It's spelled C-A-R-A-T. So that's cut, clarity, carat weight, and color. Those are your 4 C's, but these are the 2 that are graded. This is the clarity scale, as you see. This is the color scale. And D to Z is how they're graded. D being the white, and of course, as you get down here, more yellow. Then you've got flawless, and then all your color clarity gradings as well. You're not going to ever see much in the I clarity range here, really nothing. SI, VS, VVS, internally flawless, and flawless. So we're right there at VS1, so that's really important as well. So color, clarity, 2 different things entirely. Here's your beautiful diagram so they can show you why they graded it as a VS1, is because there's not much to it as far as flaws go. Front and back of your stone, there's the proportion of the stone, and we're going to show you that it is also an inscribed stone. So all of that coming your way, and one only. Now I'm going to show you the inside as well, because it's got, as usual, a great under gallery, solid. Is there a little bit of two-tone? We'll point that out to you. Mostly yellow gold here. You can actually, it's got to stay as the yellow gold, but that's the beauty of it, because where you're seeing those, basically it's just the setting for the white diamonds, they're all tipped in rhodium. So they are white diamonds, which again, this is a yellow diamond in the middle. That is going to be our white diamonds around it. So what we did, which we're so proud of our clarity and our color of our white diamonds, as well as you know, that those are going to be really showing off here, that they're white and bright, even when they're in the yellow gold, by just tipping the prongs in that white rhodium for you, which is how we come up with that gold. Thank you. Monica, we've got your request coming up next. And then here we go right now with a really specialty men's ring. Certain all should be not, I'm not kidding, it's $99.99. It's right here. There's the ring, there's the price tag. There's our cert number that corresponds to it. I'm going to make this a huge blowout. Nobody's on the lines yet. And I know it's the weekend and it's, you know, busy Sunday. Well, this one is going to fly in a hurry. And look at this great texturing to the sides. It's not just smooth. Sometimes we'll just do a smooth band. This has got a little more of almost like a pyramid style that's going on the sides here. Really cool, handsome ring. But it's also nowhere near $99.99. Look at that. $199 in diamonds in total. All bigger stones. Those 99 points in the white diamonds are just among, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 maybe? It's hard to even tell one from the other because they're so beautifully set together. But looks like a dozen diamonds there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 maybe? It's really special the way this is done. So huge diamonds individually, approximately 10 pointers. And it's not going to be $99.99 either. $49.99. Remember, it's always a treat to get a cert. A lot of our yellow diamonds, I would say most of our yellow diamonds, are not actually GIA certified. We have a select few. They typically do go for more. I'm going to give you a special bonus here. We're not going to ask more when we should obviously be asking more on a certified yellow. Obviously should. We're not going to ask more. We're actually asking less. We have the perfect, I mean, that's a bright color too. You can see how it compares to the yellow gold it's in. A lot of times the yellow diamond is just going to match the yellow gold. Here it's really, you see how much brighter it is. So that's telling you a lot of what you want to see when it comes to really great color on your diamond. And it's not going to be $49.99, $39.99. This is as low as big yellow diamonds get here or anywhere. Listen, nobody can top what we do. You guys know that. But when it comes to men's diamond rings, and we don't have them all that often. You know that, I know that, we all know that. I wish we did, but we don't. This is not even $39.99. Huge value coming your way. All you got to do is call. The sooner you call, listen, it's going to be a little bit of that deal where the early callers and the early shoppers, and they're rewarded in a big way with these one-of-a-kinds because we don't have anything else. I can't bring anything else out of the vault for you that looks like it. This is the one and only. It is going to go. It is not even $39.99. Take a look at it. We're going to blow it out. It's $2,999 instead. So mega, mega value right now. One caller only gets it, and that will be that. And Monica's requests are coming out next. We actually have some really cool 2 gorgeous conch pearls. These are the Queen Conch pearls, which are really special. We had a beautiful pendant the other day, and now 2 rings that have both been marked down too, so that's kind of fun. So Monica, they're on the way if you want to hop on the lines now to get a little jump start, but that's the way we do our yellow diamond gents ring. Congrats if you get it. We're going to move right along in 30 seconds. We've got to get that one at home. Even if you wanted it for just the yellow diamond, that's amazing. I mean, let's be honest. You still get the cert, so that would be a very fair way. Just if you're shopping loose stones right now, there are not too many opportunities to get a loose yellow diamond that look like that for that price, under $3,000. But we're giving you a massive amount of gold finished on the inside, huge diamonds around it, everything you could really want, all in one place, and we're going to see who's got it. That's why it's here early. Got to move these really, really rarities, these important pieces that we know later on in the show there's going to be a lot of fights over, so we got to make sure they are early for you. Now, coming up, 2 of our Queen Conch pearls. Thank you so much. That is sold. Well done. Here we go. I'm going to show you 2 at the same time because they're similar and they're different. So we might as well just have a side-by-side comparison. Oh, how cool is that? I like how it's almost reminiscent of, you know, pearls, and even these are not technically pearls. It's a little different because it's not, it's a little different. It's a non-nacreous pearl. So we call it a pearl, but it's a little different. It's coming from, instead of a mollusk or an oyster, it's coming from the Queen Conch. So this is that big shell that we're familiar with, and this is where, again, you remember the color of the inside of the shell. This is that big, big shell that you find. It's really rare, but not all shells produce the pearl. Yes? Oh yes, here's the back again of our gents ring really quickly here. So it sounds like they missed that. This is what the inside looks like just for them. So that's going to be fully finished. It does stay in the yellow gold, but again, there's that little bit of white rhodium where the diamonds are set. So you've still got a 2-tone effect. So even if you're a more white gold lover, I think you're going to really enjoy that. But that's the full undergallery that you get in that gents yellow diamond that is gone. Now here are 2. They're both in platinum. So I'll start with the item number for the left side here, and then we'll work our way over. But 1118699 is right here. So that's where we begin. You can see they're a little different, subtle shape. This is a little more oval. This is a little more traditional oval. Then the diamond weights we're going to go through. These are rounds and baguettes, just rounds here. So this is going to start with our 80 point, which these do not occur in large sizes. It's one of the rarest stones the world has ever offered us because it's just such a really unique set of circumstances that you have to ever get a conch pearl. Okay, so instead of nacre that builds around a nucleus like the irritant that would be a pearl that we see out of, you know, mollusks and oysters, this is different, out of that big grand shell. Now this is going to be 80 points in that, this is the left side. It has 48 points in diamonds, all bigger stones, the 4 in the rounds, and then the baguettes that are set in a channel on the sides. Let's go over to 1118700, which is on your right side. That is going to be the, it's a little larger. They're calling that a round, but it's clearly an oval. So I'll change that in the system. But look at how beautiful. Platinum as well. 95 points here. So you're getting even a larger stone, which is, you know, this is kind of like a lot of stones that are rare where every point counts. Do you like the one on the right? It is the larger and it's the deeper of color, and you know what? It's 35 points in diamonds, and they're the same price. So it sounds like the one on the right's already gone, but if you are interested in the one on the left, we're going to give you the same blowout price. Kid you not, this was $59.99. So is this. That's how pricey they are. They're really rare and hardly ever even seen here on this show. We're going to go lower than even $59.99. This is amazing. They're $19.99 a piece. And let me try on the right side because that one's already gone. Both in platinum, both conch pearls. And is that Will, our requester, by any chance? Is it Monica? Oh, good, Monica. Thank you so much. This is that beautiful swirling effect. I love how the diamonds wrap around it. This one's already spoken for, $19.99, but you got another chance here to get the 80 pointer, which is $86.99, is going to be the item number on the other. So thank you so much on that one. That one's gone, stays in platinum, of course, as is. And that one now, come up center here, and then we'll zoom in on that one a little closer with all your information. And that's also going to be $19.99. So if anybody else would like to indulge in a rarity that I can tell you they never get this affordable in that size, that is a fabulous, fabulous way to go. Thank you so much for the request, Monica. I do have a pendant. Before we get to our top of the hour, we have a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pendant that is a one-of-a-kind new one. And then don't forget, I'm going to have certified Alexandrites later, all well over a carat, all GIA certificates, and beautiful mountings, but a style for everybody. So those are coming up as well. So this one, $19.99, we'll give that a last call. Oh, and you've got to see the markdown on these hoops because this is one of the most versatile hoops besides diamonds. And this is why. Wowza, look at that. That's one hoop earring that, yes, is on its side for the moment. You'll see them upright. This is an oval-shaped hoop with massive emerald cut east-west set, sapphires of multiple colors, and of course, look at the matching. So tough to do. 112-1336 is your item number. This is a one-of-a-kind pair, and oh, are they pretty? And if you love those really beautiful, bright, saturated colors that we love to see together, and just a reminder, our gold quartz from earlier is here. So we started the show with a gold quartz in a huge round. So that's, if you need to see that again, let me know. If you join us a little bit later in the show, we've got that one still here for you, and that was only $9.99. So gold quartz lovers, got some treats for you. But this is the pair of hoops that I cannot get over. The color, the look, the size. We just needed to mark them down because they've been, you know, extremely pricey. This is why. When you're looking at a carat weight here, you've got 18 karat gold first in the yellow gold. It's yellow gold only, by the way. Then you get your blue, your purple, your orange, your yellow, your beautiful green, blue, and a padparasha in the emerald cuts. That's $8.92 of sapphire weight. So huge carat weight here, almost 9 carats. Then diamonds that line the sides, left and right, and that's going to be a 55-point diamond weight. We had them for $69.99. They have to come down. I'm going to show you this incredible look that they give you when they're away from the wheel, so you can see how they stand up. Now, this is a very large, let me show it to you here because it's so large, you can't even show it up close. This is going to be a hinge, so it opens up like so. And you've got that locking post, so when you just kind of, again, you see it's like an oversized lever back in a way, where you're going to open it up and then to close it, that's it. Push it. It clicks closed, it's locked and good to go, and the length is going to be top to bottom, 1 inch plus. There's a little bit more, I would say 1 inch and 1/8 there on that one. So the Roval's still here, the 80 pointer, Allison, if you were thinking about the conch pearl. Is that the one you're thinking about, Allison, the 80 pointer? What's that? Oh, okay, it was the one on the left side. Do you want me to show it again? Yeah, let me show it again real quick. So it sounds like they're asking about which conch pearl is left. So let me show that really quickly. And then we'll go, I'll try on the hoop for you. But this is the one that's remaining here, Allison. It's this one here. It was $86.99. That's the more Roval stone, the 80 pointer with the 48 points in the baguettes and the rounds. That's the one that's available, and I'll try it on for you if that's the one they're thinking about. Is that, oh, the pendant rather? Oh, which one, the Indicolite one? Oh, I think it sold the other day unless there's another one we can go search for. I know I sold one the other day in a conch pearl pendant. I think it was our only one. Okay, so they're talking about a pendant, so we can move right back to these earrings here and show you what one looks like on. But this is, again, reminder, 112-1336, and a little over 1 inch in length, but that beautiful oval shaped style hoop. So easy to put on, 4 pierced ears obviously only, just a beautiful look with all the dynamic colors you get. Take a look. I mean, that's what we live for in an earring that's just your everyday, super wearable. You can see how the emerald cuts are going to shine. The stones themselves go a little higher than where the post goes, so then you also have that important look. I mean, just again, in lower light here, look at how they're shimmering. Each and every individual stone is just shimmering like there's no tomorrow. It's beautiful. And it's got to be better than $69.99. That's why they're here at this point. We need to take that lower. So goes with everything. Beautiful design. Let's take another look up close, and then we're going to go ahead and just drop them down into this otherworldly kind of price tag that does not make any sense at all when you're talking about a beautiful hoop like this is, and so much color, and the matching really is incredible. To get very specific colors that are bright and on tone, and to have them be identical matches is really everything. And we're making them, you know what, better than even $3,000. That's already more than half off. We're going to take them lower than even $35,000 or $3,000, or they're not even $29.99. It's a lot of carat weight. It's a lot of sapphires. It's specialty cutting as well. And they're not even $29.99 for you. Oh gosh, this is going to fly on out of here very, very quickly. They're not $2,500 either. This is the moment that if you are somebody who enjoys the vibrant colors, you want a pair of hoops that you can wear every single day. You're looking at them here, but in a very, very unusual way. You don't see a lot of sapphires. Sometimes these are created in jewelry designs in semi-precious. You know, your garnets, your peridot, your amethyst, and this is really elevating up to a very important stone itself, being sapphires. And you know what? They're going to be less than $24.99. We'll take them even lower for you. How about this? $2,299 for one caller. That's it. $22.99, and the top of the hour is on its way. We got 2 minutes away till we bring you a big top of the hour. Just a couple of pieces left from the first hour today. It's the all the pieces we had in the first couple minutes. So if you were a late arrival and you need to see a fire opal in platinum pendant, an Alexandrite in platinum pendant, a gorgeous gold quartz round, or the Indicolite brooch pin pendant combination, we have those available. That's all we have left from the first hour. And one of the conch pearls, which again, the 80 pointer is here as well, if you would like to own that. So really important pieces all the way around. These earrings got to go at $22.99. And then let's show you this one-of-a-kind Tanzanite pendant that is amazing. It's 112-1851 is on the way, and I think you're going to like it because it is a style we have needed to see, something that is not going to be your basic, but also not getting oversized. We're going to take a look at one of our most, I would say, requested designs here. We need more of these beautiful pendants here in Tanzanite, but you know how tough they are. Why? Because we don't have many stones left overall. So this is a major color. How about that? You're looking at, I haven't blocked a light yet. And look at the color and the reds that are coming through already. And then this ribbon-like design that wraps around it. And how about the tips of the prongs that are north, east, south, and west? And that's going to be done with a beautiful bezel set diamond. So I'm immediately thinking diamond by the yard is the chain you might want to use with this piece. And yes, the bail will accommodate those. It's 14 karat white gold. It's a 7 karat 53. I promise you it'll be affordable. I really do. It's one of those really awesome stones, square cushion cutting, 24 points in diamonds. It's like a ribbon around it that meets up with the corners of this square cushion, which is a really, really rare cut. And then you've got this look at the length here from top to bottom. Show it to you from a distance away. How pretty. It almost looks like it's an Asher or a princess cut at this point because it's got a really nice, you know, some of the square cushions can be a really rounded edge. Others have more of that, you know, defined, very straight line edge. This one I would say is more a straight line edge, and look at how pretty that is with a 1 inch top to bottom length. And we're going to show it on, and then we're going to blow it out. So this is where you got to dial in if you've been looking in this carat range, which I know a lot of you have. Here's what it looks like on the neckline, so you can get an idea what that's all about. Such a pretty piece. We're going to just, I mean, it's top quality. That's the thing. It is top, top, top color and quality, no doubt. Let's go back to the wheel. Watch this. It's going to be flying, and you know why. My chance to mark it down right here, right now. The color is everything. And this, I can even come in. Let me see if I can hold it here for you, walk around here, zoom that camera in, show you a little closer length at it, give it a little bit of a little wipe down so you can really make sure you see all the polish on that. And it's not even going to be $59.99. Are you thinking about it already? We have a couple of you on the phone line. See, I knew this has been in demand for a while. So we needed this new piece. We needed this new markdown, and it's no longer $59. And actually, I'm looking, it was supposed to be $79.99. I'm getting excited. I'm getting overly excited on these discounts. They're coming way down already. How about this? Not even $4,999. It's a great size. The reds that are coming through, and watch this. If I created a little more darkness here to give you a even more proper feel of what it's going to look like when you open that box and see it at home. Oh my goodness, you're going to love it. It's only $2,999 instead. So how about that for a big markdown on a really gorgeous stone? I mean, that stone is everything. And then we're going to show you one more thing before we go, because I have an Alexandrite that just happens to be marked down as well. And then it's top of the hour time. We're going to talk about a really, really, really beautiful aqua earring that we have in a drop. We've seen a couple studs, but not much in a drop. And so that's going to be fabulous. Hey, Stacy. Stacy C., thank you for being with me today. She just wanted to just email and say good morning. Oh, and then she's wearing her signet ring. Yay, she's wearing hers. I'm wearing mine. Oh, I know we presented it. We presented it for the first time in a long while. What was it, last week? I think it was last Sunday we presented it. So it's always available, guys. The signet ring I'm wearing in my right hand is something we custom make for you. So it's something, if you'd like your own version, please call, and you can order it for $888, and the price hasn't changed, and we'll completely customize it for you. Your color gold, your size, and whatever initial monogram you want. All right, no, we're not leaving this here for $29.99. We can't do that, can we? Shouldn't. Not with that color. Not with that saturation. Not with that neon. And then we will have some beautiful, beautiful aquamarine earrings coming up for you as well. So that's going to be on the way. And then Alexandrite is here. We've got one. It's a big time stone. So that's going to be hanging out for you. This one's got to go. We're waiting to see who's got it. Nobody's got it yet. Look at that. Some of the best cutting I've seen us do. And then take a look at this. 112, 2221, because I got to go get our top of the hour ready, but look at this. Just thought you should see this on the early side, because there are not many Alexandrites that are ever going to look like this one does. This is the ultimate high-level Alexandrite. I cannot say enough about this show. What do you guys think? Pretty good, right? All the amazing values we have today for you. And if you have questions or requests, get those in as well. We're happy to help you out with those always. But this is that really important. It's our 83 pointer, which is a little surprising because I can tell you right now, it's got the whole measurement dimension of a 1 carat easily. And it's really important the way this is done because this is in that bridge. Two-tone gold. Call me on the Tanzanite pendant. Yes, it is still here. So that's one you can still grab. You still have a chance to own it if you'd like. But this one's not going to stick around at all. Uh-oh. This one's going to be a real good value. The diamond weight is a carat 07. And that's a beautiful, bright, shining, stunning oval. That's two-tone gold. And if you absolutely had to change it, you could. You could go all yellow, all rose. You could even, if you really want to specify, if you want to do all white, you can, which would just require changing that setting for the center. But look at this. There are very few that give us that clarity in a color-changing rare gem like this. Huge value. Watch what we're going to do. One of a kind, of course. And this one is going to be flying. All you have to do, though, is dial in as quickly as you possibly can. That's going to be the key here, is to call in as quick as, it sounds crazy, right? Because you're going, oh, it's a light 1 carat. It's going to cost like $7,999. Remember, we have the wheel later. Here's the difference, though. The wheel's going to be much more pricey than this one will be because my stones that are GIA certified are all over a carat. So that's the difference maker. This one's just under, so it's going to be a lot more affordable. You got a chance to really move this down. But the color is there. The clarity is there. We still have the Tanzanite pendant 7.5 carat if you want it. Just let you know. And then we do have, is it, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Is it Burley? Is the name? So we've got a request coming up for a couple things, actually, in some diamond solitaire studs and a diamond tennis necklace. Okay, so this one's going to be better priced than $69.99. Promise you that. Do you want the Tanzanite, Jason? Okay, Tanzanite pendant gone? Oh, is that who got the, who was that? Oh, it was? Oh, Mary, hi. So Mary's getting the Tanzanite pendant. Okay, sounds good. Tanzanite pendant gone, just keeping you guys up to date on these one-of-a-kinds and where they stand. If you are loving Alexandrite and want top, you don't want that haziness, you don't want that cloudiness. You know how a lot of Alexandrites give that. This is not that. That's why it's here in this decadent mounting with a carat 07 in diamonds with it. Look at this one on the hand. Stunning style, bridge mounting. Just kind of looks like you took a solitaire with halos and stacked and stacked and stacked and created bands around it, but that is all one piece. Easy to wear, slip on, you're good to go. It's not even $69.99. We got big values all day. Stay with us, only 2 hours left. And this one's gonna be $2,499 just to make sure it moves right here, right now for what looks all day like a 1 carat, no doubt about it. That's what this mounting always requires. But sometimes you're gonna get a stone that just has a little bigger look than it does actual carat weight. That's usually from a slightly more shallow cut. So you end up getting a larger face to the stone than what it weighed on the scale. So that's gonna be how that works. And that's where it's $24.99 for a really, this is a luxury stone. It's a phenomenal stone. It's obviously that color changing stone, which we love so much to see, and congrats if you get it. We're going to see who's got it. And then of course, now we've got even fewer pieces left from our first hour, so call us. We've got some requests that we're going to get to here. So I'll get to the requests before we do. Yes. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to just show these requests here really quickly. We still have the top of the hour that I know is a little bit behind, but I want to make sure requests are always prioritized. So here is, wow, this is important. This is our largest diamond stud we do, and it's item number 1118226. So this is going to be just a quick presentation because I know they're not for everybody, but wow, are we proud to have these stones because they are not just 1 carat total weight. They're 1 carat each. So you've got quite the upgrade here from what we typically see, which is a 1 carat stud, meaning total 50 and 50. This is 2 carats, so that means 1 carat in each. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just, recalibrate our cameras here, and I'm going to just, make sure we're 100% focused just because, that is what they look like because they're still VS stones. Even in that tremendous size, where you probably know what would happen if you got a 1 carat center stone on its own. in like a solitaire ring, and how much that would be, right? A lot of money to get a 1 carat diamond these days. Well, this is where you're getting a super, super piece, a beautiful look, a great basket that doesn't sit up too high. So that's, you know, it's always more challenging with a bigger stone where you don't want it sitting up too high. I think it always looks a little cheaper when you've got a setting that's too high. You can see this is that beautiful classic basket. I'm going to show you here from a distance. This is what a 1 carat stone. Imagine this. I mean, we've been more accustomed to seeing a 1 carat and solitaire in a ring, for example. This is for your ear, so you can see the kind of brilliance. Now we're further away, but the brilliance, the flash, the fire, that hasn't been dulled whatsoever. I'm even going to take a ruler to a stud. And you don't see that very often because it's a stud. But look at that diameter. That is just stone. And the stone alone is over 1/4 of an inch in diameter. There's your basket work, centered post. Now we recommend that you get these in screwbacks because it's a big diamond. It's a big diamond you don't want to lose. And sometimes with the post and butterflies, you know, they can be a little more susceptible to, you know, those little mishaps, right? Where suddenly you're brushing your hair. It's usually brushing the hair. And you're wearing your earring and suddenly, you know, before you know it, you look up and you've got a naked earlobe and you're wondering where your diamond went. That would be a nightmare, right? For any diamond of any size, but especially for these larger sizes that are, you know, so pricey and so rare. So we recommend keeping them in screwbacks. If you absolutely insist on having a post and, you know, butterfly tension back, we can do that as well. But again, high recommendation to get the screwbacks. Worth a little extra time to actually thread your backing on so that you avoid those little, you know, mishaps that can happen. But we really want you to get the value. And you can get white gold, yellow gold too. 18 karat gold is the setting, so we even upgraded you there. And it's going to be a big time value right now. They're our best value we can bring. Diamonds are on the rise, and yet our prices are not, which is really, I think, very, very, I think that's wonderful, and I think it's really special that we can do that. And you can see just I know they're moving left to right, but just to give them a little more movement so you can just be, I mean, they're almost hypnotizing and mesmerizing. And that's the beauty of a stud, and you're going to have them for a lifetime. So you might as well invest in the good stuff, right? Like a VS stone, but boy, oh boy, do you pay so dearly when you do, typically. They can be $50,000 to get a stud like that in that VS quality, I kid you not. You guys know that, that's why you're here, that's why you're watching, that's why you're shopping, that's why when you are ready for diamonds, you get on the phone lines here and we can make them better than $10,000. And every time I've had a stud earring that is 2 carat in size, they're $99.99 and they go. And that's for some of those, you know, cushion cuts we've had, etc. This is a little bit different. We're giving you a better value than even $9,999. I'm not kidding, we really are, and we're taking it far greater. Now, I know the request was for up to 3 carats. This is the largest I have. So for anybody, and you don't need to be the requester to take advantage of this either. You can call in and be a part of this, and I hope you will. And then we've got our tennis necklace that's also in that carat weight coming up, but it's not going to be $99.99. This is the value to own, to get a hold of. This is the largest stud we do. You know we have the 1 carats total weight, which are fabulous. We can always bring those out. Welcome to the show if you're just joining us. This is in our official top of the hour. That's still on its way, but I wanted to show this by request so that you have a chance to get our largest stud earrings here. This is what they're all about. And to get a 1 carat in a VS size, you know what they go for. We've sold them here, kid you not. Do you remember when it was last February? I did a whole mini series of loose gemstone shows here on TVON, and it was every Thursday for about 2 months. And we spent every Thursday doing 3 hours of loose gems, and primarily it was diamonds. That was what was really hot, what was really popular, what everybody wanted. Well, we sold 1 carat stones, just like this. Round Brilliant VS 1 carats. They were $4,000 a piece, could not keep them in stock. That would mean that if you're not even factoring in anything for the gold, that would mean that would be $8,000 for that earring. We're not doing $8,000 for the earring. This is what's so crazy about this. It's an 18 karat gold setting as well. It's a screwback, which usually is an extra charge because that's important. It takes a lot more workmanship to do that. They're not even $8,000. They're not even $7,000. Holidays are coming. Would that be the ultimate gift? Yes, it would. That somebody is going to wear, maybe it's yourself, maybe it's for a special someone, that someone's going to wear every single day without fail. That big size, that again, diameter alone, almost a, what was it? I mean, really huge to get a 1/4 of an inch, over a 1/4 of an inch in diameter on a diamond, and it's not even $69.99. This is the value you cannot do anywhere else. I know they're not for everybody, but what I can promise you and vow to you is that nobody's going to have a discount or a deal like this on a diamond of this size. Nobody. It's not even $69.99. They're $68.88. And that's it. And that is a price tag that's even lower than they've been in the past, which we know why, because $8,000 worth of diamonds, plus you have at least $600 worth of gold and workmanship. So they should be $8,600 at a minimum. Instead, we kind of did a little flip of the numbers there and made it a whole lot better. Now I'm going to flash the diamond collar as well, because he was asking for a 2 to 3 carat tennis necklace. This is what I have in a 2 to 3 carat tennis necklace. It's the graduated style that is 2 carats 36 in diamonds that I will show you now once I get it all set up and ready to go. This would be our only tennis necklace that's in that carat weight, and it's going to be item number 177. So this goes back a ways. 1110177. Take a look at this. 236 in diamonds, but I just, you can't even, I don't, it's always one of those mysteries to me, how a diamond tennis necklace that goes all the way around, that looks, I mean, if I had to estimate this, it looks like it's something that would be at least 5 to 8 carats, because look at the size you have. So what they do to really economize here and to keep the cost down is put the bigger stones in the middle where everyone's going to see them. They're all diamonds still around all the way still, but they get a little smaller. So you've got just a really different look. And then you've got the insert closure, and then you've got your figure eights, just like our tennis bracelets would be made. You're also going to choose your gold color, white, yellow, or rose. We have 3 different lengths available, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. You can always, if you need a customized length, we can always do that for you as well, and might have to just adjust the pricing just a bit to, obviously account for the different diamond weight and gold weight you're getting. But the 16-inch is really affordable. And how about this? This entire necklace is in gold. It's made the way of all the tennis bracelets we do. So big basket, sturdy, heavy, all that. And it's all round brilliant diamonds. The smallest size at 16-inch, which is always what I recommend in a collar, is only $2,999 for a diamond and gold necklace. And oh, by the way, there's still VS diamonds. For the naysayers out there that say, well, it's under $3,000, there's no way they could be VS diamonds. They sure are. So you get VS diamonds for $29.99. Now, if you get the 17-inch, it's just going to be a little bit more because it's only $200 extra per inch. So you're only going to pay $31.99 for a 17-inch, and you're only going to pay $33.99 for an 18-inch. So all 3 lengths, and then I'll show you here. This is the stud, for example. So you can get the stud for $68.88, which is a 1 carat each, or you can get your necklaces. You can see here also with the graphics how the carat weights vary depending on the length. So 16 gives you 236, 17 244, and 18 inches and even 2.5 carats in diamonds. Those are by request. Take what you'd like, but to get holiday shopping going, because that would be the piece that, first of all, the earrings would look like you spent 50 grand. The necklace really, I mean, it varies depending on where you're shopping and what designer name, and are they doing VS or SI diamonds? Let me give you a hint. Usually they're eye quality diamonds, which are far inferior. This is where you get the VS diamond collar necklace, and then I'll show it against the neckline for you. So that's going to be our big, big value. And then this is what it looks like on from the back. And then I'll flip it around and show you from the front how this is going to look, because it is everything when it comes to diamonds here. So you can see how beautiful that's going to be. And that's what we mean by graduated. You see the bigger stones are right there in the middle, and then there's still going to be diamonds that go all the way around, but it's such a subtle, slight graduation, just so you are getting that true collar effect. And then we'll even take you up close so you can see there how it's going to look in that up close setting, so you can really see how they're set. So thank you for the request. Those are open to anybody. You don't need to be the requester, but it's really, these are the classic diamond pieces we love that don't get to be here all that often because, well, to be honest with you, they're supposed to be a little elevated price to kind of fit in with what today's gold and diamond world are doing, but we have kept our prices true. So that's going to be the best way. And you got the Alexandrite, right, Jess, on that one? Who got it? Thank you, Christine. All right, so coming up next, top of the hour is 16 minutes past. But we have a special opportunity for everybody. Shopping a really, really big value. I want to get to some fabulous amethyst, and then we have aqua earrings on the way, but I really want to make sure that you see this, because this is something we don't have. Welcome to the show if you're just tuning in the last 15 minutes or so. Those requests, again, are available to anybody who'd like them. So diamond stud earrings, 2 carat total weight, or the necklace, which again has the varied carat weights depending on the length you choose, all still available. I don't know where else you get a necklace in gold plain. Like any kind of, more substantial gold weight for under $3,000 in gold, really, really, really tough to do. We're going to bring you a gorgeous, gorgeous Tanzanite. This is the one we haven't seen. We've seen some exotic cuts, princess cut, azure, emerald, all of those. This one we've seen the least of out of all the cuts in the world, and it's a 258, but it looks bigger. And it's got this fabulous elongation. This is the instant way. you know, there's a lot of people who complain. I'm in the jewelry business, right? Sell a lot of rings. So people complain about their hands. I always hear ladies saying, oh, I don't like my hands and I don't want to draw attention to them. And so I don't wear that many rings because I don't want to. I'm going to tell you something. First of all, you got to love yourself, okay? Love everything about you, perfect the way you are, right? This is what makes us special. However, this is the instant ring that, you know, when we can't, you know, you can do so many things in today's world, but you can't really change the size or length of your hands, right? This is the way you wear a ring that transforms your whole look of your hand. It gives an elongation and an elegance. There's something so beautiful about an elongated cut like what we're going to show you, and it's what we don't typically have. It is a marquise cut, and the color, oh my goodness. The headline here is the color, the color, the color. It reminds me of the pendant that Mary got a few minutes ago, right, Jason? That beautiful cushion that Mary got. Remember that one with all the reds and how saturated? Well, here we go again. We have seen some super special Tanzanites that clearly were saved for these later days of Tanzanite. And this is 112-2238. And it's a new one today. And we couldn't be more thrilled. And guys, all those requests are available if you'd like them. Just give us a call. No hesitation on those requests. You don't need to be the requester because, you know, our requesters don't always take everything. So I know that just want to make sure you know that's, you know, something we're going to get a lot of requests for as the holidays approach. So diamond earrings, diamond necklace, get them before the price has to be retooled to, you know, accommodate where they're supposed to be. But here's our 258 marquise blue wing block D. Not only that, 17 points in pink diamonds, perfectly framing it first, then white diamonds around that. Oh my goodness, what a special piece. 49 points in the white diamonds as well. This is beautiful and rare and specialty and all the things. But listen, you all have your favorite cuts. We all do, right? And I know there's a lot of collectors of Tanzanite out there as well who may have been waiting for this because maybe you have the emerald cut, the ovals, the cushions, the ashers, all those other cuts that we see more frequently. And here now is the chance to get the one marquise. And wait, watch this. Watch the bottom part of the stone as this swings around to the right. Do you see what's happening? Because sometimes what we call that red flash is more of like a hot pink. This is a stone where there's a, watch it right there, right about 5 o'clock, boom. That true, bright, vibrant red flash. It looks more like a ruby as opposed to like a Mahenge Spinel flash, right? That's what's happening in this stone. And because it's $59.99, and because I need to, you know, drastically adjust and look at the beautiful basket work, I just want to point out there's like a scroll work of hearts happening in the basket work, so it sits up elegantly off the hand, giving a lot of light for this stone to enjoy. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you as well, so you can see that beautiful elongation it gives. And there is a trick with the marquise, and you're seeing it right here. If this weren't here, I don't think anybody would guess 258 on that carat weight. Why? Because it is a complete and utter longer, bigger look with the marquise cut that reads much larger, like 4 or 5 carats in size. So huge opportunity because obviously a 4 and a 5 carat would cost you and run you more than a 2.5. So then you'd end up paying $89.99 or $79.99. Not what we're going to do. We're going to go the other way. So you get all this luxury. I love that we added the pinks because it's just the right fit with the red flashes. It's just so pretty to add that little first pastel border. And of course you're upgrading with pink diamonds. That's a really special way to go because, you know, you can't price those the same way you do white diamonds. I'll put it on the auction block and we'll see who's out there because nobody's loving it at $59.99, and it's obviously a specialty cut given that it's the marquise and way more rare than we typically see. And now the question is, on a lighter auction week, month, what do we do? Do we start at half the price and say 3,000 open, go for it? Do we take it even lower than that? I'm saying I think we need to go real low because I'm trying to always encourage bidding. Don't forget, at the bottom of the hour, which is in about 9 minutes, we're going to show you the Alexandrites, GIA certified, 1 carat plusers. So if you want to get GIA certified stones that all have 100% color change, they're on their way in beautiful pieces. We have all of them together so you can choose which one you're going to like. So that's coming up. But where do we go here? $3,000 we don't have. $2,500, I don't know. We're going to see where we can take it even lower. Not even $3,000, not even $25,000, not even $2,000. I'm here to make sure we get a lot of activity, give everybody the chance, open it up to a lot of different people who want to get the one and only rare marquise. And we're going to start it at $1,500. When there are pink diamonds and white diamonds together that would total, yep, all that gorgeous, gorgeous look. Of course, there's a long way to travel when you're walking around the perimeter of a marquise cut. So that's where you get that tremendous diamond weight. I mean, 17 points in pink diamonds is nothing to ignore. That's a pretty dynamic carat weight. And then you've got, of course, your 49 points in the white diamonds. So we're going to give it 60 seconds to get it started here and see where we go when you've got a total diamond weight here of the 66 points. Plus, you're looking at the elongated marquise, and we're looking for 1,500. Now, if we get the open, which we might, I think we're on our way. We're going to give it a $10 increment. Yay! $10. As little as I can make them here to make sure that we get a lot of activity in on these phone lines. And it looks like we may have the open with 45 seconds remaining. Let me see where we're at, because that's too low. $10 increment, Tony. That's it. Just so everyone knows, because I don't want anyone intimidated to jump in not knowing what's she going to do with the increment. Is it going to be $1,000, $500, $200? No, it's $10. $10 increments only. That's it. So 1,500, let's see if we have the open. We got 30 seconds to see if we've got it. What is this value? Uh-oh, that's way too low. That's way too low. 30 seconds left. Let me see, we're verifying. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do we have, hold on. See if we've got the open. We do? Hang on. Let me know if you've got the open, guys, because I know we've got some callers on other things here. Aqua earrings will be here. And then the Alexandrite wheel will be here, just a few minutes away. At this rate, probably right after this. Okay, so we do have the open at 15? We do. Wonderful. We've got $1,500. But that's all we have. That's it. And remember, it's a teeny tiny little increment, so it's no problem to get you in here. Even if you miss the first go around here, that open, it's okay. It's only going to run you $10 to potentially put you in the lead, potentially make you the winner. So here we are. Okay. Let's make this the fastest auction in the history of the land. Why? Because I got to move. I've got 5 minutes till I bring out the Alexandrites. The Alexandrites, by the way, 3 stones, all huge, all GIA certified. This gets 2 minutes. I'm blowing it out. I mean, does that technically count when it's you that you're doing it? You've got the auction. You're making up the price, not me. You are. Should be $6,000. Instead, here we are at 15. Oops. Oops. Do you think that'll be a good reasoning? Oops. It was, I was expecting a lot of people on a Sunday. Oops, didn't get it. So here we go. 2 minutes, and we sell it. $1,500. It's looking for $1,510. Not a chance to sit back and go, oh, next time, because I don't have another marquise cut for you. So 2-minute clock and we go. Let's make it our final shot here. Final chance of the marquise. I'll try it on again as is. I would leave it as is. That would be my strong recommendation, to leave it with that little bit of rose gold for the setting of the blue wing and the pink diamonds beside it, the rest in white gold. And we're looking for $1,510 or more. Okay, so we got our last now. 100 seconds left. It's there's a delay always, so this is what we recommend, is dialing in as soon and early as you can. Here it is on the hand one more time. So again, so elongating and pretty, pretty, pretty. Such a beautiful look here with that marquise that elongates on the hand. So stunning. Love the pink and the white diamonds to frame it, doubly frame it. Love that. We've got a now 80 seconds to go here. Yikes, we need a lot more. We need to hear like 2,500. See, if I knew it was going to be a one and done situation, then we probably just would have, we would start a lot higher. But at least we're getting a lot of, hopefully, potential people getting in at a great value. You don't always see on a stone that we know we don't see the shape, the size very often. That does. It looks so much larger than a 2 carat 58, doesn't it? So much larger. We know that. So do we have 1510? Because I got 50 seconds remaining on this one. And we are in trouble. We're not we. I'm in trouble. You guys are doing great. You guys are just living right today. 39 seconds and... What's up, Will? You got a question? What can we do for you? Any questions? What? Do we have 1510? Sounds like we do. We have 1510. We're looking... We're going to be here all day. We'll look for 1520 now. Anybody want to go 1520? We have 1510. Okay, who's at 1510? Because I heard it, but I didn't know where that voice came from. Okay, so we've got 1510. We're looking for 1520. We're going to be here all day. I should have done $100 increments, shouldn't I? I should. We got to go back to that. This is just silly. Do we have 1520? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Last call, last chance. Still have somebody trying to get in. So I know we got some requests coming in too. I promise we'll get to all those. Just not the best time to get requests in during the auction. We want to keep our lines open for bidders. Yeah. Okay, so what are we thinking? Oh no, 1520 or 1550? What? What do we want to do? 1520? 1550? Huh? Right. $15.20 we got, right? $15.20 we've got. 15.50. Oh boy. 15.50. Oh no. Guys, I know we've got a couple people battling back and forth here. They're going back and forth. We do have 15.50. Who's at 15.50? You've got 15.50. Okay. And now we're looking for 15. Now remember, power bids are welcome. If you want to go like 1,600, or because we got several people that are trying to bid here, and we got some new shoppers that have come in for the last couple seconds of the clock here. So this is where we're now looking for 1560 or more. $1,600 has been bid. 16 now has been bid. 16 over here. Thank you. Who do you have there at 16? Okay. I'm sorry?
I have 16.
Right. Okay. I heard 16 somewhere. I know I heard 16. 16 we have. We're looking for 1610 or more. 1650 we have. 1650 we have. What? You're out? You're out? Oh no. Don't tell me that. We're looking for 1660 or more. Or 17. Okay, so you're at 1650 and you've got 1660. Okay, 1660 we have. Oh no. Well, the good news is we have a couple people going back and forth, and then a couple people thinking about it over here. So I tell you what, the clock's already gone. Yeah. Oh boy. 17 over here now. We have 1700 over here, looking for 18. 17, you have 17, Jason. Who do you have there? Just want to say hi to them. For Fran at 17. We're looking for 8. Well, I mean, I should be looking at $100 increments. 17. What's that? 1710 or 18. What do we have? You got it? Allison, Will, what are you guys doing? Are you on this one or something else? I just want to make sure I'm including everybody here, because I got these two. But do you guys want to be in on this one? Anyone want to go 1710 or more? 1710 or more? Do you have 1710 or 18? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. We got to move, because I'm already at the bottom of the hour, and I know you guys are waiting for this Alexandrite wheel. Alexandrite wheel. Oh my goodness, but this is not just any Alexandrite wheel. They're huge stones, and every single one of them is GIA certified, and we got a little bit of something for everybody here. I'll put this one to the side, this one in the middle, because this is the one with the yellow diamonds. And then we have another one. Oh, look at this. This one I have a feeling is going to go very quickly because of the elongation of the cushion. So we do have, well, this is how it works out, guys. This is going to be the oval. Here's another oval, a little more elongated in a bridge, and here's the cushion cut. Oh, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. Okay, so they're all GIA certified, though, and they're all well over a carat. That's the big news here. We do big Alexandrites. Big Alexandrites, usually a 50-pointer, a 60-pointer. This is a little bit different. So, is that what you call it, competitive? It was a competitive, Joanne just said, yeah, it's been a while since we've had an auction. So competitive. You mean that I actually had more than 1 or 2 bidders? Yes, thank you. That's just proof started too low. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm here for 90 more minutes. Okay. And there will probably be other auctions since they're so competitive. It's just we're not used to seeing 2 or 3 bidders. Thank you. I'm so glad. Anyway, we have this wheel, all GI certified. You're going to see them. I'm going to start with our smallest stone, and then I'll work our way up, okay? So I'm going to go over the carat weights of the individual stones, because I know these are, I always kind of struggle with the really, really high-end wheels, because I know they're important, and I want you to see the graphics. But I also, the important reason and why they're all together, and you will see the graphics. I'll put each and every graphic up for you, but They're all in the same range as size. They share so many similar things here. So what I thought is at least we can find you the right design by putting them up together so you can hone in on your favorite easily. And that to me is really important. So you can decide whether you want, look, the oval on the bridge, the oval with the white and yellow diamonds with that really traditional setting, or do you want to go cushion cut that's more elongated with the white diamonds as well? Those are your three options. I'm going to walk you through carat weights, but each and every one comes with a GI cert. Most Alexandrites we bring you do not. So that's really the difference maker here that we love about it. And you're going to have a choice of, I'm going to walk you through carat weights because the smallest is in the middle. That's not small, but it's a carat 17, and that has the yellow and the white diamonds. Then we have the carat 25 right over here on your right side. That's going to be the next size up is the 125, and that's an elongated cushion. And then the very largest is right over here. It's the oval and the bridge. That is the 139. So this is where you're going to choose because they're all the same price and they're all going to be GIA certs. So let's start with the big one here, the 139. I'm going to show you the cert, which by the way, that bridge on the 139 in the oval has a carat 05 in diamonds. So you're getting elite diamonds as well. Here is the cert that goes with it, which what's great about these certs is it shows you a photograph of the color change. So you've got the GIA seal there. You've got the blue green to that purple red. Here is the other information you need to know. This is the 139 oval. It's a 5.8 by 7.8. And then you've got your brilliant oval cut here, blue green to pink purple. Chrysoberyl, and really, really special. So that's one of the sort. That was for the left side of your screen. Call me early, guys, because these are not going to be. And I know they all started at over $20,000. Actually, $21,999, $20,999, and another for $20,999. Now I'm going to show you the next size down cert is the 125 on the right side. That's the cushion cut. Here's the wow. Look at this color change. Look at this cushion. Oh my goodness, blue, green to purple, insanely vibrant. Here is the, there's the 125, there's your measurement, 4.5 by 8.4, and blue-green to gray purple, I don't know. That's not how I would describe that color, but that's what they're describing it as. So, okay, GIA, they are, I tell you all the time, they're conservative in their grading. Gray purple? I don't know. And then we're gonna show you for the center. The center is the 117. That center oval has this cert. Here is, again, blue-green to purple. Here's the oval, which you need to know, carat 17, 5 by 6.7, oval brilliant, blue-green to purple, and natural color changing chrysoberyl. They're all coming down, way down. This is your chance. Now diamond weights go like this. They all have good diamond weights because they deserve a lot of diamonds. They're all gonna be a carat plus in diamond weight. Here's your carat 05 in diamonds in the bridge. Here's a carat 17. Oh, by the way, that's just the white diamonds are carat 17. This has the most diamond weight of all because it's a carat 17 plus 9 points in the yellow. So that's actually going to be a carat 26. And then we have a diamond weight of 1 carat over here with the double halo and double row down the sides around the cushion cut. So 3 great Alexandrites, all certified. We can always bring up those graphics for you if you kind of, I know that's a lot of information to take in without seeing it visually. So we can always bring up the graphics on the piece, but I still want you to really be able to see which one's your favorite and kind of, you know, zero in on that first. Okay. So now we just got to make it real simple and easy here, and that's the pricing. $20,999 was the lowest price of the 3. We're going to make it a lot better, a lot easier. Let me know what we can bring up on graphics, but this is it, guys, the ultimate blowout on all 3 of them. They've got to go. We're not leaving them here. They've all been, there hasn't been any movement, by the way. When you've got 20,000 plus, that's actually where they've stayed, where they're supposed to be. That's it. We're going to take them so much lower. This is your chance to pick them up right now. They're not 20,000, they're not 10,000. This is a quick little, just enter the museum and take what you want. Take what you want. Get the certs, though. The certs make appraisals really easy, makes insuring really easy. You know everything there is to know about your stone with the certificate to have that by the authority in the world of gems is Gemological Institute of America. They're in Carlsbad, California. It's basically kind of close to San Diego. So really, really, really amazing lab that is the most strict on their standards. So GI certs are everything. When it comes to color, a lot of times you have other labs do certs on colored stones, but GIA is the world authority. So we're excited about that. And it's going to be less than 10,000. Less than $99.99. Anyone you want, guys, this is the lowest price they can be. We're going to make it quick. They're the way to go if you want a very, very important stone in your collection, and all that color changing is 100%. You saw the photographs of what it's able to do when your light source changes, and they're not even $99, $89, $79, $99. This is some of our best Alexandrite material that exists in our inventory right here, right now, and they're not even going to be $7,500. This is one of those major moments. Take anyone you want. They should all go. You know they're one of a kinds as well. And then we're going to get into some really, really special diamond material and amethyst as well. And aqua earrings still to come, but anything you'd like on this wheel, they're not even $69.99. We really mean business when it's coming to museum pieces. We just found that, you know, at 20,000 plus, there wasn't an audience that we're not used to seeing Alexandrites of these big sizes. So we have to take some drastic discounting. I will give you this clue. They're all under cost. Every one of them. They are not supposed to be offered at any price like this or any price near this. So this is the moment right now to take full advantage of what we're doing and making them even better than even $69.99. What in the world have we done? But they're going better than that. So take whichever one you like. Total collector stones here, and they're going to be $5,999 instead. So this is where 21,000 plusers coming way, way down for you. $59.99. Let me know if we can just zoom in on your favorite. If you've got a favorite of the three already, we'll zoom in on it. We'll bring you the graphics. We'll show all that detail and even pop in the cert again for you if you need to see it. But that is the best value we can put together on that fabulous high-end trio of museum Alexandrite. So $59.99, 60 seconds, please, and then we'll move right along. Just had to show those just for our collectors out there who really want something exquisite and really important, but most importantly marked down, because 22,000, 21,000 isn't always everybody's price point. So there it is, now a new, brand new type of price perspective to get you something special there, and 45 seconds remain. Okay, and then we've got something else on the way. Big Tanzanites are here too, in rings. Had the pendant. We've got some fabulous rings. We got the amethyst on the way. It is not something we see very often. Gorgeous amethyst. We have a really special cushion cut for you. It's a 4.5 carater. So we do have that one. Give you a little sneak peek. There's the big amethyst. All right, Alexandrite lovers, let's keep moving. We had a ring earlier that's already fabulous and gone, but those are our big ones. Now look at this. There's the diamond ring. Okay, so I'm really inspired. The diamond ring's going to come up at the top of the hour in 20 minutes, so that's super important. But I want to show you these aqua earrings because I keep looking at these and I'm wondering, I think it's the right time to bring these out. And you know what I'm going to do is just zoom in on this one here. That's, remember, the biggest stone of the, not the biggest, with bridge is the biggest one, the 139. So if you're looking for the largest stone, that's the one to get right there. That's the one that's getting you real close to 1.5 carats in the size of that center alone. So really, truly important there, and check that out. Now I'm going to show you aqua earrings coming up next that are so important. We hardly ever see anything in an aqua earring drop. So this is one of my all-time favorite styles we do, and that's because you love them. I like what you like, and a lot of times when we see styles like this, this is really stunning, isn't it? It's item number 112-2264. They're brand new right now. And this is real, real special. And don't worry, we're going to have all the pieces you saw me flash. They're all coming up in this show. Not too far away. We only have an hour and 20 minutes left in our Sunday, and that's it. Take a look at this, though. Big, gorgeous Sierra Santa Marias, bright blues, because that's the best and that's the quality we look for. So that means also, if you're lucky enough to already have a ring in Sierra Santa Maria, you've got now the earring to go along with it, because it doesn't need to match in the shape, I don't think. What is important is that the color matches, and you get that here with our other Sierra Santa Marias. So 2264, it's going to be 14 karat gold, 60 points in your fabulous Sierra Santa Marias, and also diamonds all the way from top to bottom and all the way around. You've got a diamond weight of 58 points. And here we go. What we're going to do is take it a whole lot lower than we should because I need to have something affordable in the show, and coming off the Alexandrites, don't want you to leave me. So stay with me. We're going to do something wild here for you on these gorgeous aquamarines. And there's such a pretty movement they have because when you go to the lever back in the front with the diamonds, and then it goes and extends down to this almost floral star-like shape that almost looks like a butterfly or a star design, and then all the way around that with diamonds as well. Super important. Really, really, really rare, and it's going to be a major value. So that's what we need you on the phone lines for, because this is obviously a significant opportunity that we don't always have. We see studs here and there. Let me show you the length on them here from a distance away, and this makes it so easy. The lever back and the movement they have, and then of course you see top to bottom here. I'll show you the length and you'll see them on. That's going to be a 1 1/4 inch drop, and just maybe, you know what, I'm going to call them 1 inch. Actually, they're really 1 1/8 inch there. But when you see them on, again, we're seeing a little bit of that top point there. So you see they're just about 1 1/8 inch there. So you've got a really, yeah, I'd say 1 1/8 inch if we're being very exact. That's the way to see it. Because that loop that you see where I'm holding it, that's going to be in the lobe and in the piercing, and so then you get the diamonds that are dropping from there. So you'll see it better when they're on, and you'll really see that stunning blue color. But we can do white, yellow, or rose. So that's the other benefit. You've got the beauty of corresponding and, you know, coordinating back to whatever you already have in aquas, but we've got to make this a value to remember, and better yet, commemorate with the purchase of the earrings, so you can get something very, very special. And this is how we do it. 60 points in the Sierras, 58 points in the diamonds as well. And I love them in the white gold. There's just a really nice contrast about that. When you get white gold, we see that all the time, but you see there how they look from a distance away. So you can really get an idea of how they're going to drop and drape and look fabulous when you see what they do just from a movement standpoint, and how they're going to give you a lot of life to them. Now that's the drop, so that's what they're going to look like in. So they give you a really nice size, but still wearable. It's not one of those drops that's overly dramatic where you're worried about, are they too much for every day? Are they too over the top in diamond weight? Not at all. I think this really works beautifully for everyday wear. You kind of want to prop them up just so that the diamonds begin where you're right at your piercing there. So it's just all you see are diamonds, and then your beautiful teardrops in the aquas. They're not going to be, though, this is what we love about this deal, is that they're supposed to be $18.88 today. We're going to make them a whole different value for you. Back to the wheel we'll go, showing you the detail of that design element, but they're not going to be $18.88, and that's where we're trying to make sure that there's enough affordable to keep everybody involved in this Sunday while we're about to be, of course, in our last hour. So really, really quick opportunities here, but it's not going to be $18.88. And we can do better than that, but I'm going to need some callers because we've only got a couple pairs and I don't want you to miss out. It's really tough to coordinate these stones as far as a perfect match. So that's why they're more limited. We can only do a couple pairs of these, and yet they're not going to be even $999. Now do we have your attention? Because we know one thing about 58 points in diamonds. If the aquas are not a factor here, you've got more in the diamond weight in the gold than $999 should be. Because there's significant diamond weight here, significant. That's important. This is not just a little tiny halo or a little baby accent. This is all the way top to bottom in the earring. You get this gorgeous aqua that, listen, most aquas would look like the diamonds in that they're colorless stones. Most of the time, aqua is going to give you no blue, no color whatsoever. That's not the case here. You get that really dramatic color of the deepest baby blue you can get from an aquamarine, from a blue beryl, and it's going to be better than even $9.99. I got to move these quickly, and you know they're going to fly. We're already busy on the lines. We may actually sell them out at $9.99. I am prepared to take them much lower, though. That's the beauty of this. How low can we go? It's like a limbo contest in here, right? How low? Well, I'm much better at this than the other, so we're going to do this instead, okay? Not going to hurt ourselves. We're just going to make sure we get you some great values in aquas, white, yellow, rose gold, great drop earring, giftable, yes. Not even $888. Okay. And let's get ready for the clock because I don't know if these are even going to last when I get this final price, which we are still not there. I'm here to provide you the greatest values. Is there something that's still available that I should be letting everybody know? Because I hear that. Should I just announce what's still available? What's still available? Gotcha. So is that okay? But okay. Go, okay. So an auction gone bad? Don't tell me that. I haven't had one of those happen. So you're telling me all that competition we had was for nothing? Or what? Okay. I see. Okay, well, let's try this. Not even 888. Nope. Even better, even better. We're going to make this, I don't know, I can't go any lower. I've used up all of my, like, you know, all the little mulligans that I have today, I've kind of used. How about this? Just one more discount, one more. We got to get them out the door. We're going to sell them out right now. Come on in. Not even $850, not $800, not $799. Make them $777. 60 seconds and then we'll move. 60 seconds for a $777 price tag on an that auction ruined me. It ruined me. I can't go on. I can't. We got a diamond piece too. And a big diamond piece on the way. Oh, we never see big diamonds. We're going to see, well, we did yesterday. It was a 102, but it's still here. So now we're going to bring out the 50-pointer at the top of the hour, which is only 12 minutes from now. You're going to see a 50-pointer arrive in a bridge. Fabulous idea, and I don't know what we're going to do. But 40 seconds now remaining on this one. Yeah. Do you want a pair, Allison? You've got one. Okay, so Jason has the first pair. Okay. You can get two. Okay, so we have 3 pairs gone just like that. It leaves us with 1 pair left, which means that the 20 seconds left should be just about right on this one. Will, you're on something else, right? Okay, so here we are. Final seconds, final call. Peridot's here. Big Diamond is here as well. Who's shopping with you, Jason? Linda from where? New Jersey. You say it with a question mark. It is. It is. Okay. Linda, thank you. All right, coming up, we have 1 pair left. Yay. All righty. Yay, 777. I don't know about 58 points of diamonds for that price, especially when there are big old aquamarines in the mix, but they're here if you want them at 777. Gosh. Okay. Coming up, do we dare? I'm going to cancel this diamond ring, I think. I was going to do something a little crazy here. It's top of the hour. I know so many of you are asking about it. 10 minutes away. Everything is telling me just save that for Monday. Save it for tomorrow night. I'm going to bring it out. We got top of the hour coming up 10 minutes away. We'll bring it on out. I don't know. We have a 20 karat 85 Tanzanite too that is going to end up being one of the lowest per carat prices I've ever seen. And that's kind of exciting because it's a bigger stone, so it should probably be more, not less. So what we do is make sure that even if you like the bigger stones, if that's your taste and you just have really exquisite, you know, high-end taste, we can still make pieces really affordable for you. And here we go. So I'm going to show you something here. Look at this. This is the 2085 with the big diamonds. That is a gorgeous stone. So for our collectors out there, and we still have aqua earrings here, if you can believe it, so that, yeah, everything went awry after that auction. everything's gone awry. I guess we had, I don't know, fake bidder involved, and so I don't know. They're figuring it out. But for Joanne, hold on. We got to put on this one real quick before we get into the 2085. This is a request. Doesn't this look like a black tie tuxedo piece? Like it, because it's got the little bow tie of diamonds. Let's just put this request up here real quick for you. Wow, I love it. Radiant cut, color changing diaspore, 1119755. That is special. Diamonds up top. This is the bale that I'm holding it by on the left side, and then you're gonna have that long extension of that stone, which is a 9 karat 22. Radiant cut, color changing diaspore. Wow, 13 points of yellow diamonds up top. New discounted price on the $39.99 piece, and those purples that are coming through is really indicative of the strength of the color change here. This is what it looks like on the hand. So you can see this is meant to replicate the radiant cutting. The scissor facets that you see are essentially part of the design in the bale. So they have this great match where they're really coordinating beautifully with the yellow diamonds that are up top. And yes, those are yellow diamonds, which fit along beautifully with the golden tones of the stone. And the fact it's this elongated 1.25 inches in length, as you see here. I'll put it on the neckline for you as well. Bless you. This is going to be a really, really good value too, because it's come down from $39.99, and that's what it looks like from a distance away. So you can really see the size that it's going to give you. I am ready to blow it out. You probably want to use a, do you see how purple that was? Because it was darker over there than it is here. So it had a lot of those purple tones to it, which is so extraordinary. That's what it changes to a pinky purple. It's like a raspberry pink color that you end up getting from this stone. I'm making it $1,599. Say goodbye to that one. It's got to go. $1,599 is what that will end up being for you, and it is just wild. Isn't that great? So that's a really good one at $1,599. So that's by request. We're going to do the diamond in 8 minutes. Count them down. Big white diamond ring coming up, and we love our white diamond rings. We just don't see them all that often. Tough to get you a deal on diamonds. I'll make you a deal on diamonds. Yes, this one's gone. Congratulations. So I'm going to go right back to this 2085. Thank you so much on that one. Take a look at this. We started to show this, and this is going to be simply biggest value I can bring you in a blue wing. I know it's not for everybody. It's nearly 21 carats, but it's 111 6971, and this would be the 2085 cushion cut ultimate level blue wing block D, because look at the colors. In the worst of lights, for this stone, look at the colors and the amount of red through the very center, through the core, all the way through. It is an absolute stunner. It is a 58 point, but listen, only 2 stones there. So it's 58 points in total, but you've got a trillion and a trillion, one on each side. That's what they look like. So almost 30 points in each trillion cut VS diamond, red flashes galore, even the designer prongs, which are so perfectly pointed to give you an elegance about it. And it's going to be crazy good. We only have one though, and it's time for this one to go. We've had it long enough. It's time for someone else to enjoy it. We all here have been able to enjoy it for months at a time, and we are ready now for somebody else to enjoy the luxury. The second, what is this? Oh gosh, is it the 3rd largest we've ever had in a ring now at this point? I mean, that's colossal. White gold only. Great 3-stone style. This is going to end up being one of the better values. So if you do like a big size, it doesn't mean that you have to spend so much more to get that big size, but it's really important to see it on the hand here as well, so you can gauge. Now, this is not my proper size, so it's bigger, so don't think that it's not going to sit properly on the hand. It will. This is about a size and a half too big for me, and it still is sitting fairly, centered up and nicely even. Did you have a question there, Jason? Sure, we had 3 in total. Do you happen to know which 2 they liked the best? Like the design or the shape or the size? Or I could just show all 3. Which one? 139? You got it. Coming right up. Let me get you a great value on this one, the huge 2085, and then here we go. This one's going to be, wow, 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 wow. Look at that. That one's going to be down to it, guys. It's the $24,999 should be price. Just so you know how much you're saving, that's important. And we're going to take it even lower than $20,000. This is how we do it. I wasn't going to make them wait that long. We'll make it better. Under $10,000. $99.99 it is not. $89.99 it is not. Uh-oh. $79.99? Nope. It's going lower than that. We have one. This is the prize for somebody to take advantage of. This is it. This is the moment. This is your chance. Really good. Really, really, really good. It's not even $79.99. I'm going to break it down on a per carat level. This gets unheard of value. We're going to make it $7,888, which in turn takes this one to an exact per carat price of $378. And those are really important diamonds beside it. So what's happening there is one of our all-time best values on a per carat level, one of our all-time largest stones in the center, and for $78.88 collectors, it is yours, and this is the best quality. Not an exaggeration, not just a hyperbolic term that I think sounds good. That's the fact. It's the literal best of one mine in the world ever producing right there. Okay, let's get to the 2 Alexandrite. Do you know who that was, Jason, that wanted to see those again? Just so I can shout them out and so they don't miss it. We've got, is it Carrie or Terry? T? Okay, Terry, thank you so much. Here's the oval and here's the cushion. I think these are the two you were asking about. This is the largest at $139 of the three. That's the largest. They're all certified. Remember, these are all $59.99. We do have the cushion cut, which is, I will say, a little bit brighter, just a little bit cleaner. I mean, why not? They're side by side. Let's make those comparisons. This is the 125. So largest, second largest, 1 carat 39 oval with a carat of 5 in diamonds. This is the 1 carat 25 cushion with a 1 carat diamond weight. Let me know if you want to see one that we can focus in on now that they're side by side, or if you need to see the certs again, because remember, GIA certified, and they are $59.99 a piece. So I'm going to start by trying on the cushion cut here, and then we'll find out who got the Tanzanite, because I think that one's verifying right now as well. Here's the 125 with a carat in diamonds in the white gold. You can change any of these gold colors, by the way. So you see up here, just when they're side by side, you've got a white and a yellow. You can immediately see how they look in either of the two classic gold colors and decide from there which way you want to go. But that one is, what a great value at $59.99. They all are. I mean, these were the two larger, so these were the $22,000 pieces, by the way, once upon a time. This is the cushion, or rather the oval. This is going to be the 139 with a carat 05 in a bridge style. And that's what that one looks like on the hand. And that's got a great blue-green color to it as well. Goes to a purple, kind of a purple red, and yet you've got that stone there in the oval and the bridge setting, diamonds from side to side that just don't stop glittering. And that's going to be a carat 05. So you get a tad more diamonds in this setting than the other. And then here they are again side by side for you. And then let me know if we can just zoom in on one and bring up the graphics for you and show you the cert one more time. So something's really wrong with this Paraíba. Sorry, I had, what is going on? Oh, we have a 1 carat Paraíba that's real low in price. So those are available on the Alexandrite. And then, okay, I'm going to go with it, and we're just going to do something crazy. I need a Paraíba fanatic on the lines right now if you want the clean, gorgeous, party around a pear shape. Because this looks like confetti in diamonds. Whatever I'm looking at right now, it's not right. I haven't had a Paraíba price this way since about 2003. This is wild. Item number 112-1999. Come on in. The big stones, we have been selling stones like this recently, and I mean selling them, not showing them, but selling them for $22,000 and more. So what we're about to do is a little bit odd, but I think, well, I know this. There's going to be a lot of people on this one. Dial in early if you like it. 18 karat solid gold. So there's your upgrade on the gold to start. Top of the hour is here, guys. We have 1 short hour left. That's it. 1 hour, that's it. This is your last call for requests. Now this one's going to go. It's a 94-point pear shape. It's super ultra clean. It has now we're going to break down the diamond weight, 21 points in tapered baguettes, 76 points in the round brilliance. That means altogether 97 points in diamonds, and it what? Is it gone? Oh, good. Thank you. Here's what I'm going to do, because I really should have just probably done my own thing on that, right? Yeah. But here we go. So since it is top of the hour, I just want to let you know, here's where we stand. We have 1 hour left on our Sunday together. This piece is going to fly. Nobody's on the phone lines, because even what you're thinking is probably accurate in saying, I know where those Paraíbas go. I know they're outrageous in price. I know it's one of the most highly valued stones on planet Earth. I know they've been selling them lickety-split for $25,000 of late. This is a stone that is clean and bright. This is one that is for the ages. I've never seen us do a value like this. It really takes you back in time to a different era of Paraíba entirely. You need to call early, please, please, please. And I'm just looking at this going, so what's the rhyme or reason behind this? Is it a cloudy stone? Is it a dirty stone? Is it a nasty stone? Does it not have the great color? It's got it all. It's a good old-fashioned error, mistake. Something's wrong with the prices. Probably left a number off the beginning of the price tag where it should have had a 2 there, and instead it doesn't, so it doesn't have to be $25,000. Call me early. It's not going to last. And let me try it on now. So we're going to do all this first, because you see all the graphics. Again, 97 points total weight, 18 karat gold. That clarity is so important. Both of our Alexandrites and our 2085 Tanzanite are here. So all that we just showed you in the last 10 minutes or so here. But this is the one that is not going to stick around, because if it comes to a collectability, and these have been $25,000 and they're gone. Look at the finishing on the inside of this ring. Solid 18 karat white gold. We can change it if you want, but I wouldn't. Paraíba, that white gold match, especially with the party of diamonds, because it almost looks like there's an organized way that the baguettes are set and alternating with the rounds, but it looks so much, it's just fun to have a halo that's almost distributed like this and a little different and almost giving you like that little, you know, kind of like you threw it all up in the air and it just landed perfectly in formation around, right? Those baguettes make it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We'll show it both ways, pointing up and down, but this is one of those. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? I mean, it's always good to get on the phone lines. You never force. We don't like, you know, pin you down and force you to buy stuff. It's just going to give you the advantage. Trust me when I tell you, because we have 1,000,001 Paraíba collectors and we don't have 1,000,001 stones. And so it's all going to break down. And yet they never go this low in many, many years. So it's not a small stone. It's just shy of 1 carat. It looks even larger than that. I'll make it better than 20,000. But I know you guys are expecting now real important value. Mistake pricing. It's happening. It's not 19, 18, 17. You know, we probably take that to $10,000 and sell it in an instant. It's not even $99.99. So this is the way. Oh, you know what? Stay right there on the hand because I'm going to reverse it. Boop, right there. There it is, pointing the other way. And it's not going to be 9,000. You might just want to say sold now because it's already a value. It's already a major value, but it's not 9, 8, 7. See what I mean? $6,000 it's not. $59.99. This is what I'm talking about. There's just a huge mistake with this price. It's the one to own. You're getting clarity, beauty. It's diamond side to side as you see it on the hand. Here it is up close and take a good look. Examine that clarity. I'm going to come in even closer at risk of maybe cutting off some of the diamonds so you can see the clarity, but it's not even $59.99. Look at that. Look at that. The stone is amazing. And it's not going to be even $5,000. I'm making this easy. $49.99 first caller. I don't get it. It's not supposed to be that price, but it is. I said it. It's up there and it's yours for the taking. It's already gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That one is done. Now let me show you this top of the hour. Perfect timing. Here it is. I told you we should probably save it for another day, but here it is. You guys are waiting on it patiently. Thank you for doing so. Welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, glad you're with us on this Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. We do have less than an hour remaining, so any requests you might have or anything you want to check on availability, it's a great time to do it. But this would be new today. 1122279 is happening right now. And it's very important. We only have a couple pieces from the entire show available. So if you do have questions on anything, please let me know so we can, you know, show you again before it's, you know, time to leave you and not see you till tomorrow night. But here we go with what's going to be all VS Diamonds, starting with a very nice size round, brilliant in the center, as classic as it gets. And yeah, we were talking about this when I came on the air, first things first today. We were all talking about this stone, excited about this stone, excited about it being here, and to get you a 1/2 carat VS center in around brilliant, of course, then to have 95 points around it, under it, beside it, all of that is happening. So you're getting a 95-point bridge, and all of this material is VS, including that center 50-point diamond, which is amazing. So 145 in total weight here. In that very wearable bridge setting, it's like the medium version. It's not super oversized. Anybody can wear this. Here's what it ends up looking. We've all seen diamond solitaires or diamond solitaires with a halo, where there's a diamond band and a big brown brilliant, and then you've got the halo around it. This is like you added, I always say now, this is, instead of a bridge, we should call it the built-in wonder ring, right? Because it's like you have a wonder ring on each side, but it's all in one. So you put on the one ring and you're good to go. You're done, right? You're wearing it, you're enjoying it. Look at how thick the gold is to bring that all together, because it is like having 3 rings at one time. Let me show it on the hand though. This is a really important perspective, because this is what shows you what I'm talking about. This is what shows you really what it's all about when you see how this is done and you see that really, really incredible. Doesn't it look like you're wearing, and not just a solitaire, but a solitaire where you've got essentially 2 rows, because that's what's going to run through and underneath. And then you've got your top and your bottom rows, and then your halos all the way around the gorgeous center. White gold is not how you have to leave it, actually. We can do yellow, we can do rose. Now we're getting a little, showy here. We like to put in the white gold to show you how white and bright the diamonds are. We're not trying to mask any body color to the stones. There's no browns or yellows, so that's what we're showing off here with the white background and the white gold and the white, paper on the wheel here. But let's take a look at it again, and then let's get you a really cool opportunity on a $59.99 ring. Here's the problem with that price. I know we're talking about something completely different, but I've had $59.99 on an Alexandrite wheel. They're all still here. I've had some other $59.99 pieces, throughout the weekend, still here. So maybe that's not just, the happy price point we all want to be in right now, and I get that. So here's what we're going to offer. A moment in time when we don't see a lot of white diamonds. And ironically, there was one here yesterday, by the way, and I'll let you know. So if you missed yesterday's show, there happened to be a 1 carat oval stone. It was a VS oval. It was in platinum, actually. Had a beautiful 1 carat stone in the center, big diamonds around it. That's still here if you want to see it. I've got it off to my right. I can go grab it and show it to you. But it's $8,000. So there's a bit of a shift in what would be, a diamond ring, but we all know that there's a lot of diamonds in different price points, and we can usually fit one in to whatever budget you need. It's just a matter of kind of, tweaking those sizes of your stones, right, in the center. This is where we're going to make it really, really affordable. It's not $59.99. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the auction block, and I have a lot of reservations about that. We're going to be extra careful, guys, about verifying our bidders here and registering and making sure everyone's, a legit bidder, because I understand there was some craziness in the last auction, but this is your chance to pick up a huge savings on it as a result, because we're not going to do $59.99 just, take it or leave it. It's going to be on the auction block, and we're going to find out who's out there. And we had a little bit of participation in our last. We hope to do that again this time around with this one, but I would recommend dialing in. So this is what it looks like, and it's not going to be $5,000 to start. I think part of the key why we had some extra bidders is because we started really, really low. And obviously when we're talking all white diamonds, probably shouldn't be starting really, really low when diamonds are always on the upswing. They're going up in price, not down. They are really tough to get, quality like this where you're getting VS all the way through and white diamonds and all of that. But we're not talking about 5,000, 4,000, or 3,000. So suddenly we've made this real affordable. And yet, I'm not going to stop there because it's also last hour and we want to make sure everybody's in. And one of our most requested items of all are white diamond rings. And yet it's probably what we have the least of overall is just a white diamond center of a big size. And that's because you hear me say it all the time. We would have them a lot more often if we could always get you values. But it's a strict world. It's a regulated world. Let's not forget the diamond market is regulated. There's something in the wholesale world called a Rappaport sheet. It dictates the pricing wholesale on diamonds. Then, of course, wherever they go to whatever designer they get marked up, whether it's 5 times or 10 times or 28 times, depending on the designer, they get marked up from there. So this is why they're always in demand. They're always elevating in price. We're not going to do $3,000 or even $2,500 to open. I'll make this really interesting. We'll start at $2,000 with a $10 increment. Do we want to do it again? Probably, yeah, I think that sounds the best plan here when we've got a really big diamond ring. Not everybody's looking for a diamond ring, but if you are, it's a great way to go because if you want to, again, whether it's just your right hand ring, whether it's just that big, if you want to upgrade a wedding set that maybe is a little more plain or you maybe it even is a style that you just want to change because maybe your wedding set was really, really huge and now you just want to have something a little more everyday wearable, whatever it is. It's a classic style, which what looks like you're wearing 3 rings in one. We have no open at $2,000, so here's the drill. I'll make this really simple and easy here. We can get rid of $2,000. We can start even lower, and we are going to look for your calls and your bids, and hopefully a lot of participation. That's the goal here. That's what we want to try to do. But it's not going to be $2,000 or $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,700 or $1,600. This is wild. Half-carat centers. Do not go for this price alone. And I know that not everybody's in the wholesale world every day, but I am. And as a wholesaler and somebody who works with other wholesalers when it comes to diamonds to design jewelry and make jewelry and create jewelry, let me tell you that a half-carat VS Round Brilliant does not go for a price like this on its own. If it was just a plain old loose stone, just a stone in a box, right? And then you have to figure out what to do with it and how many diamonds to add to it and how much gold. All of that would be extra. Here's your chance to pick it up. We're going to go $1,500 to start. 15. This is going to get interesting. And then we've got a $10 increment beyond that so that if you are the second, the third, the fourth bidder, this is not going to require a whole nother jump to get you in. So take a look and let's give it 60 seconds. We've got 60 seconds to get it started here, to get it going, to get the open, and we'll see where we end up. I'm going to try it on the hand again so you can see that's all one ring. It's our mid-sized bridge that we do, 2 rows running underneath, 1 row top and bottom, big center diamond with the halo right there in between. And we have no open yet. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, tell you what, stop the clock. I'm a little concerned right now. We have a couple of people verifying. Here's what I'm going to do. The last hour, there was an auction. Ironically, it started at the same price. We had a lot of people, some of which were real, some of which weren't. I'm going to tell you what I'll do right now. Just to go ahead and sell it, we're just going to blow it out. I'm just going to sell it right now, first caller. Give me a call. We're going to give it 60 more seconds. I'm going to make it even no auction. Auctions take a lot of time. Let's get you a better deal. If you are verifying, you can go ahead and take it. And your guarantee, your money-back guarantee still applies. You get all of that. We're just going to price it here. I got to move it. We don't have a lot of time left in the show. And I've shown you about almost everything that we have. So we'll need requests too, because there are literally only 5 pieces in front of me. Usually I have about 100 of them. So there's not much left to show you. So if we can recap items or request anything, please do it. It's going to be $14.99. Just simple, easy, straightforward, for 1.45 in diamonds, in what is the gold weight of 3 rings in 1. And it's $14.99, and you're choosing your gold color. You get to choose the white, the yellow, the rose. You get to have us size it for you to whatever you need there. And it's all yours for $14.99. First caller, 60 seconds. I say yeah. That sounds good. All right, it's a plan. It's a deal, and it's definitely a deal. Quite literally, right? So this is it. $14.99. Let me try it on again, and we'll see who's got it, and then we'll see Peridot and Amethyst still. I have aqua in a ring to maybe match the drop earrings we had earlier, which I think there still is a pair of drop earrings, by the way, in the aquas. And $14.99 gets you the diamond ring, which it looks like this on the hand. Bear with us, guys. This is the one to own. And not that you still can't pop another ring next to it, beside it, stacked, wonder ring. Oh, yeah. Pink diamond, yellow diamond, white diamond, wonder ring. How amazing would that be next to it? $14.99. Let me know. We have 24 seconds left. And then that should be gone. Long gone. Isn't that great? So this is the weight. I mean, why not? We don't have time for these auctions, right? We got probably some requests to show you. I bet you we'll have requests here. Things we want to bring out in the last 45 minutes of our Sunday. Let me know what you're thinking on this one. That is a good one right there. I love it. That's all one ring. Slip it on, slip it off. Great wedding set, like it's your wedding set. People always say this to me. They always get surprised. I help a lot of people, just family and friends who are, need a friend in the jewelry business when they're getting engaged, right? So they'll come to me and say, okay, help me out. I don't know what I'm doing, right? I don't know where to start on diamonds. What do I do? Real, what shape, what size, what's my, all that, right? So this is the thing. Then they find out after they spend all the money on the engagement ring that, wait a minute, when I actually do get married, I have to get another band to go beside it. This is like you're all built in one. It's your whole wedding set. Yes, go ahead. Side profile on the hand looks like this. So if you've ever, maybe they're new to our bridge mounting, there's like essentially 2 levels. Think of it like a little double-decker gold bus, okay? A gold and diamond double-decker bus, where you've got one. It's hard to see from this angle because we're a little further away, so I'll show it to you up close. But if you're concerned about it sitting up too high, it does not do that. I will tell you right now, and you can see it here. I mean, it practically, when you see it from my knuckle perspective, it practically disappears. There's nothing that sits up too high. So if that's a concern, and this is a well set for prong style for the center stone with the halo around it. So do not worry about it sitting up too high, because it does not. Any diamond set, any diamond ring, whether it's a solitaire or a band, most of the time sets up even higher than this. So even though there are literal levels of gold and literal levels of diamonds, it's not perched up too high. It's not snagging or catching on everything. It's not going to do that. So it's really ease of wear, wearable, meant to, we know this is a style you're likely going to wear every single day. So all those different details are well thought of and thought through to make sure that it's appropriate and perfect for everyday wearing. So that's it. Yeah, and that's what I was going to show you from the side here as well. This is what it kind of, let me just jog it around so you can see what that looks like. So see what I mean? We've kind of got, you know, everything set up a little bit where there's still that detail. It's like a little scalloping or a little bunting, if you will. It reminds me, you know, there's the second to last round of baseball playoffs starts tonight, right? So it just, you know, and that's one of my favorite things being a sports fanatic as I am, and I've gone to a lot of baseball games in my day, a lot of playoff games, a lot of World Series and all that, and it's like that beautiful red, white, and blue bunting that they put all over the rafters in the stands. Oh, just makes me happy to see it. That's kind of what that reminds me of, that scallop detail you see, because, you know, they're always that semicircular half moon shape and the flags that go around the stadium. So I hope they're doing that in Houston right now. It's probably already up, but you know, all that good stuff. So, you know, that just kind of that festive kind of beautiful ornate look that's built into the sides. It's not a big detail that you're going to see right off the bat, but it's those little details that we love to add in so that, again, it's appropriately made for fine jewelry. The settings are as perfectly fitting for the jewelry as the stones are for the settings. It all has to be quality from start to finish and from top to bottom, quite literally. So rings like that are really well done. Now I do have a Peridot. Pretty rare to see Peridot here. And I've got a big, has anybody noticed when we have had Peridot lately? Especially in August, right? We showed quite a bit of them in August because it was the birthstone for the month of August along with spinel. And we'd see some bigger stones and then they were really pricey. I mean, more so than we had seen in the past. I am really proud to say that this stone, we're going to take back a few years, kind of like run it back on the whole pricing situation here. Notice, Andy, I'm talking about baseball and not college football because, you know, can't even. If my undefeated Trojans are no longer undefeated, Tony. We got upset, yes, last night, badly, by our arch nemesis rivals. So anyway, it was a rough night. But anyway, here we go. This is Peridot. It's going to be 112-1562, and it's a 280 Peridot. And that's a big size. So just about, what was that, 2 months ago? Yeah, August, September. Yeah, so we just saw some of these stones, and a ring like that was $2,500. Not to mention there's a big wide band of gold. You've got 2 of the 3 sides that are kind of wrapped in diamonds. And it's 280 in the trillion, 17 points in diamonds, and I'll try it on a lot of significant gold weight. Did anybody get the diamond ring? Anybody get the 95-point bridge with the 50-point center and the round brilliant? Anybody get that? Okay, thank you. So here we go. 280 in the Peridot. Let me show you. Oh, wait a minute. They finished this one too. Look at the inside. Pretty floral undergallery. Okay, this is the trillion. What normally is a little bit hazy and vitreous luster, it's the nice way to put it. Just looks like a haze in the stone typically. Not here. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's that lime green. That super, super cool color. Let's blow it out. 280 with a lot of gold, white, yellow, rose, gold. You decide. Here's what we're going to do instead of, and this has got that fully finished undergallery, that nice heavy weight of gold. I know it's supposed to be, see, $29.99 just doesn't work for me on Peridot. Maybe I'm just old school that way, but I just can't. I'm not going to get $29.99 for this. It's a beautiful stone. It's a high quality gem, don't get me wrong, but $3,000 is just simply, I mean, in August we were showing them like crazy because we really knew there were so many of you that wanted to see these bright, beautiful greens. Here it is on the hand, so you can see the size. This is modern and fresh, and it's your built-in compact mirror as well because it's all that mirror finishing. You can check the makeup in it. You can do all that. Leave the restaurant, make sure there's no cilantro from the guacamole in your, you know. It's like that whole fully functioning piece. It's not just pretty, it's practical. And it's got, that's just because there's a whole slab. I mean, that's bigger than a lot of the little, you know, compact mirrors that you have in a little, you know, makeup palette, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful, bright finish of gold. We went for the contrast with the white gold. You can choose yellow or rose. I would stick with the yellow or white. They're your best bets here. But it's a great 280. It's really vibrant. You see that kind of supernatural kind of glow and brilliance it has. It's not $2,000. It's not even, here we go, $1,000. Okay, now we're talking. I just got to see who's out there, and we need to make some things affordable, and that's going to be $999 only. So if you would like that Peridot, and that's the other perspective on it, and I know it's got some glare here. Let me see if I can polish up the sides here for you. It is stunning, and $999 for just the sheer volume of gold you have is pretty remarkable. But then you have that 280 Peridot. This is not just an inexpensive run-of-the-mill stone. It's extremely high-end in quality. It's a very, very bright, beautiful, well, the cutting is helping that along too. You have great clarity playing with a beautiful cutting, which trillions are always dazzling. You know, if you're somebody who likes sparkle, you're somebody who is going to like a trillion, because trillions do it better than most other cuts of stones do overall, and you're certainly getting that there. And wow, for $999, very, very large piece there, and we're thrilled to have it. So that's going to be $999. We'll give it 60 seconds. Why is that still here? My goodness. And then we've got amethyst on the way too, and ruby, and Paraiba, and aquamarine, and even rubies in a sideways east to west cross necklace here for you. And then let me know if there's any questions or anything you'd like to see that we can recap from yesterday, because we're going to have some time here. And we have that 1 carat 02 white diamond ring. Maybe you need to see it. The platinum piece with a total of 217 in diamonds, but just in a few stones. This is the diamond ring. If the 50 pointer wasn't large enough for you, I do want to just flash this. This was here yesterday. It's a platinum piece with a 102 F color. So I just had that question. I guess sometimes I forget that we're not all like, you know, super, super well versed on diamonds, and we probably shouldn't be, because we don't always have a lot of big white diamonds. But F color, VS clarity. So this is a VS1, and then it's an F color, which is in the white colorless range. Very important. Thank you. We've got Raquel and Darlene. Your requests are all coming up. So this is here, and I just want to just mention it. It's 102 in the center, oval, and then it's got the big halo around it. Yes, Jess? Usually same as the rubies. Look at that. The diamond ring, yes. Here's the up close. Questions, guys, on the Peridot? Let me know. This is the diamond ring. Oh, look at that. 102 center, 115 inside diamonds, F color VS1 center, and it's really well priced. $79.99, just to let you know. Item number 1122-186. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. I'm going to get Darlene's request ready. Then we've got Raquel's request ready. We've got some earrings and sapphires. How pretty. Ovals or rounds for you. And then more earrings. Raquel had some emerald earring requests, so we've got all those coming out to play. Our Peridot is still here. Amethyst will be here as well shortly, but let's go to request time. Just had to show that to you, since we did have the 50-point diamond. That's the opposite end of the spectrum and what we have in our range in diamonds today. So that is a huge moment to take advantage for our big diamond lovers out there, wherever you may be. It's a really, really good one, isn't it? So that's an awesome opportunity. And then we're going to show you, how about this? Sapphires, and I got 2 different choices for you, Darlene. And this is the big round, well, this is the oval first, then I'll give you the rounds. We've got 2 different options, but they're all going to be set in the same kind of styling, where you get omega backings. Look at those. Wow, that's a good look. And they're not ready for their close-ups yet, so I'm going to have to polish those up a little bit. But then we have the rounds. So here are the fabulous rounds, same kind of omega back, because that tells you how big they are. When you need to have an omega backing to set it properly, you've got a bigger stone overall. So we have the rounds here, which I'll bring in the center here, and then you've got the surrounding halo. And then we have the ovals, which I'm just going to polish up here for you so you can see those in their best light. These are all regarded as cornflower blues, but they're a bright cornflower blue. Now the ovals are actually listed as unheated. The rounds are not, so that's just interesting to note. But yeah, if you want a little more rarity, you're probably going to look at those ovals, and we're going to make these a really beautiful price tag either way. So here are the ovals, and then I'll zoom back so you can see them all really, really well. But the colors are almost identical. So sometimes they are unheated and they just don't add it to the description, but I'm just going to tell you what I see here. The ovals say unheated cornflower blue. That's going to be 1116,009 on the ovals. And then the rounds are going to be just a matter of the cutting. Which one do you prefer? Do you like a little more length, or do you want a little more symmetry? Because this is going to give you a north to south length. in the earring, and then you've got the rounds, which look so fabulous, don't they? So the ovals are going to be, we'll start there, 1116009, and I'll move them on over if we're worried about the graphics blocking. So now that you see the two, we can always come in on one or the other, but that's 238. So let me just now show the ovals, and then we'll get in the rounds, because I just feel like it's a mess to show you too much at once. This is going to be the unheated material for sure, 238. And that's the omega backing. And then you have white gold only. So this will be the white gold look here. We'll show them from a distance and give you a look on as well. But that's going to be our oval with the halos. The halo of diamonds is 40 points. And they're in the white gold. And you know what we'll do? We'll make these really, why are these more affordable? Oh my goodness. They're more affordable than the rounds, and they're the unheated ones, so that's really extremely rare. The colors are very similar, but this is what they look like from a distance away, Darlene, so that's what's going to give you that length, and also here's what they look like as far as a measurement goes. You won't see that omega backing when they're on. I will prove that to you. There's that 1/2 inch top to bottom. I'll try one on for you. This is one pair only. In the ovals, they're going to be $2,499. That is actually more affordable than the rounds. The rounds will get you a little bit more carat weight, but honestly, the bigger look is in the ovals, certainly. That's for sure. The oval's going to give you the bigger look, and this is what they look like on, just to give you an idea there. So when you see them, how they look here straight on, they're going to give you that beautiful drop because they have that north to south orientation to them, and then you've got the halo as well. So really important styling there, and that's going to be $24.99. The rounds are going to be a little bit more because there's a tad more diamond weight and a tad more carat weight to the stones. Let's go back up close, take a look at them here, and then we'll show you the rounds real quick. And of course, they're open to the first caller who says yes, because most of my requests today have not been gone by the requesters. So keep that in mind. You can always come on in and just, you know, first come, first served on these one of a kind. So keep that in mind. And then here we go with the oval. And then let me just bring in the rounds here for a closer look. Here's the round with the omega backing, and that's going to be, gosh, that's a little bit bigger carat weight, but doesn't look any bigger, I would say. It's item number 1116270, and that'll be $254 in the rounds. They have that same gorgeous royal blue. Diamond halo is going to get you 55 points, so you're getting an extra 15 points in diamonds from the oval, and then you've got this really fabulous 254 carat weight in the centers, and that's going to be, they're actually $26.99. So there they are, 14 karat white gold, 254 in the rounds, diamond halo, a little bit bigger stone individually there, and then there's the comparison on the two together, and I'll just show you one there to remind you what that looks like, and then here's the second one. So they are available, $26.99 for the rounds, $24.99 for the ovals, to getting a little bit more carat weight in the rounds. And then we've got earrings and emeralds coming up for Raquel. And a couple of you actually, because we have a couple pairs of these emerald earrings on the way, coming up next. And then our last half hours here, which one would you like, Allison? Ovals, you got it. Ovals are gone. That's 1116009. Congratulations on the ovals. The rounds are here. So next up, it's going to be emerald subtle drops here. Thank you so much on the ovals. Well done. And then here we go with a little bit of a, this is kind of like a stud, but then drops. So the stud just ends up sitting right beneath the lobe. So it is a drop earring, but it's not going to give you a lot of swing and movement. It's 112-1249 here, and this will be 50 points in round Colombian emeralds, and what a match they are. Look at that. Perfect matching, great glow and clarity. Still have the rounds on the sapphires. Now we get into the emeralds, which are 112-1249. 50 points in your rounds. There will still be diamonds from top to bottom and around your stone. They have a 3/4 inch drop, which is so wearable. We seem to find that is a length that a lot of ladies love. Here's what they look like from a distance, and then here's your measurement. That's going to be 3/4 inch, and then I'll try one on. It does not matter if you're in higher light or lower light. These emeralds are dazzling. They are the round diamond cuts, which are so just incredible to get. It's tough to match, so once that's accomplished, great. But then it's okay. Do you get a stone that's going to sparkle? That really requires a very high clarity, which we know emeralds don't give us very often, and it requires a round cutting is going to maximize that brilliance, and that's what you have happening right here. So I'm going to show you what these look like on as well, just as I put it right there. So you kind of see there's that that little bit of drop where they're going to sit right at the base of the lobe, and then they have that beautiful brightness. And of course, this is a little darker over here, and yet you see the glow that's happening, which looks so impressive, doesn't it? To get that glow that you're seeing, which is so important, that still diamonds from top to bottom, and then surrounding your round emerald. The glow is amazing. They're not even going to be, though, what is going on with this under $1,000 price tag is where we're taking it. They're not even $9.99. If you want the emerald earrings, again, any gold you want, so you don't have to leave them in the yellow. And they're going to be $888 if you'd like them. So a huge value right there. And Jason, did you have a question? Okay, so back to the wheel we'll go. You'll see the close-up on the emeralds, and then on our way. Got done 30 minutes, but a lot of jewelry to share and show, and any requests you have. These are both, all these earrings were brought up based on request. Thank you for those. $888 on our emerald earrings, and we'll get you a little closer look. Was that our requester? It was? Oh, my pleasure, and thank you so much. You're so sweet, Darlene. Darlene, right? Okay, Darlene, not Darlena. Okay, so we've got a Darlena and a Darlene. Thank you, Darlene. And where's she calling from? Wonderful. Is she nearby? Oh, okay. Well, that's up north a little bit, so I probably won't just see her at the grocery store hanging out. But Darlene, wonderful. We'll have them right out to you. And congratulations. You'll love them. I hope you'll give me a call when you do receive them and let me know what you think. All right, coming up. She is a Bay Area girl. I love that. All right, so here we go. Coming up. Okay. Let's get to it, guys. We've got a really, really, really special look, and these emerald earrings are here. So that's what I got in emerald drops. I don't know if she was looking for a drop or a stud, but Raquel, let me know if there's something I could build for you or make you something specific, but that is an $888 value. So open to anybody who'd like emerald earrings there. And then we are going to be on our way with, I got to show you this amethyst. I've been talking about it all day. We only have 28 minutes left in our Sunday together, so it's time to talk amethyst here in a rare, rare cut. And here it is, cushion cut square. This is just lovely. There's something so, yeah, purple's regarded as a regal color. I mean, we associate the really rich purples with regal and royalty and all that, right? Like, think like a beautiful, I think about the velvet robes, right? And the just total elegance. But then you see, the cutting is what allows this to really stand out. It's going to be that special 112-1848, brand new today. It is a nice big 4.5 carat size. So square cushion we love, set at the proper angle so it is completely squared off here. And then you've got such really lovely diamonds. Did you notice? Speaking of regal, maybe the stone is the queen in the middle, and then it's got a whole court of princesses. It's homecoming time, right? At least all of my friends with their high school aged kids are telling me that all over social media, which is just frightening that I have friends with high school aged kids, but I do. And I'm going, oh my gosh, it's homecoming time. Yeah, so I think about, like, this is the queen and then the court of princess cut diamonds, because those 4 diamonds that are at the north, east, south, and west are actually princess cuts, and then the rounds fill in the rest. So it's beautifully done, and it's going to be, we're going to make this a value. 44 points is your total diamond weight here, and white, yellow, or rose gold. So if you do want that really gorgeous yellow, I always love a yellow gold amethyst combination as well, but you know, tempted here with the diamond weight being what it is. Maybe you're tempted to leave it in the white gold. That's appropriate as well. I would say steer clear of the rose, stick with either the white or the yellow would be my suggestions here, but it looks gorgeous on, and that's really what I want you to see so you can appreciate how beautiful it is, how large it is as a stone. We don't see a lot of 4.5 carats, that's for sure. And then here we go. Oh my gosh, this is so just really gorgeous, but it sets it apart with the setting. And when you get bigger stones, a lot of that 44 points in diamond weight are those princess cuts. They're bigger individual stones, and you see it there, how elegant that is to have that squared off. They still keep the squared off diamond halo, but then by taking square diamonds, adding them to the corners, it really accentuates the style, the design, almost makes it look like a designer North Star style, right? When you see the little points that are created by those exceedingly important princess cuts. This is a lovely piece. It's really gorgeous. White, yellow, rose gold. We're going to make it in your size. Get your favorite gold color. And now we need to take the $22.99 ring and make it a lot more affordable. And that is still, when we see amethyst, we're not messing around. It's only about the richest, most saturated, regal, royal colors. Again, they can be light lavenders. We see it all the time, and they're still really pretty. It's just like Tanzanite. Most of it is lighter in saturation. They're still lovely stones. I don't think anybody would judge you for wearing one. You would still get compliments, and people would say, I love your ring, and I love your pendant, and I love your whatever you're wearing. But this is really that elegant, best of quality. So if you are somebody who just likes that richer tone, you want to see flashes of blues and reds among the purple, you're getting that here, and I can't say enough about it, except we need to change the price tag and make it a whole different level. And instead of $22.99, are you ready for this? I don't know if anybody's ready for this, but we're going to take it down. You don't have to pay $2,200. You don't have to pay $2,000. You're not even paying $1,000 for a huge amethyst that, oh, by the way, let me grab it. Let me see if I can reach it. I got it. And this is what it looks like from a distance away. That's a big style ring. It's a gorgeous look. If it's a little larger than what you typically wear, think about putting it on the index finger or the middle finger. Those are appropriate ways and really good, I think, striking ways to wear a stone of this cut and this size. It's not $1,000. It's not $9.99. This is the chance to pick it up. We have a lot of great values on this Sunday. It's not all about expensive, expensive, expensive. We're bringing you a lot of big time values, and here's what it looks like up close. Or actually, you know what? I'll go back on the hand. Yeah, this is a good idea because you can see it there on the ring finger there. Kind of prop it up for you. It's not even $9.99 or $8.99. Huge value. Let's make it $888 for the very first couple of callers. That's it. Only got a couple stones that are going to be that saturation level in that perfect square cushion cut. And it's last call for requests if you have them. We've got 23 minutes. That's it. So hugely important value there. $888. Anything you'd like to see, let me know. We are helping you with a couple of really big values that we still have hanging out here. And maybe we'll do some recaps. I know we still have our gorgeous Alexandrites. All three of our Alexandrites from our big discount wheel have got to go. They're here. The big Peridot and the Amethyst. I guess I was so excited to have some of that material here today, but they're still here. Amethyst, Peridot, all of our Alexandrites, emerald earrings that just came out by request. Let's see. Anything else that I should know about, Jess? There's anything come back that I should know about? Or are we all good on everything that's okay? So it sounds like our pieces that have already sold are all still sold. Oh, I want to show you the gold quartz that we started the show with. Maybe you missed it. And we had a platinum piece that was in fire opal, so I feel like that. We don't keep gold quartz or fire opal around very often, so I'm going to show those just in case you missed them. And then we've got really open 20 minutes here for requests. And I do have an aqua. The only problem with the aqua is it's not really a problem, but it's an elevated price because of the quality of the stone, and it's a 207, but look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, icy blue. Ridiculously good. Would you like the aqua? Maybe we need to put that up for like no money because that might get the job done. What do you think? Isn't that a great stone? Oh, it's 2 carats of 7. It looks massive. We'll show you the gold quartz here real quick. Let me recap that. Anybody taking the amethyst? Yay! Okay, so 2 gone, 1 left. That's it. That's where we stand. Jason's got the first. Jess has got the second. We have 1 left. And we hope you'll grab it. You ready for the gold quartz? Here it is. More gold than I have seen in a gold quartz. And it is beautiful. It's also a rare round. Take a look at 112, 1992. Look at that. That's good. That is almost covered in gold. So that's pretty much, yeah, heavy on the gold, light on the quartz. Mostly gold, 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 gold with a side of quartz. And that stone, look at it, all the way through the middle, all the way through the underside, all the way through the stone. I mean, it goes through solid to the point where I'm going to show you. You can see if you look past, I know this is hard to see because there's a lot of gold under there as far as the band is concerned, but you can see the gold goes all the way to the surface or the depth of the stone. So you've got gold through and through. It's a carat 60 round. It's 26 points in diamonds. This is your lucky ring maybe because it's got that whole 4-leaf clover action going on. So it could be your lucky charm ring. It could be, maybe it's just you're a designer status girl and you like the designer motif that creates. That's a good way to go about it, but it's $999. So that is a quick recap from the very, very start of the show, just in case you were a late arrival today. And that is now still just a little quick recap so you know that it's here. That's a special one. It's got more gold than I've seen. We've had a lot of gold quartz, but this has that 24 karat gold in a bigger concentration than we typically see. And here's what this one looks like on the hand for you. And there's still a stackable kind of quality about it because it sits up a little higher, so you can just put another band next to it if you want to. It's going to fit true to size when you get your true size. It's just, you know, I don't wear this size that it is. So that's going to be where you've got a beautiful kind of situated setting here. It's going to sit right out there, centered on the hand. Add to it and stack with it if you want to, but that is a $999 value. So I'll give that 30 more seconds and then we got to go because we got now less than 20 minutes remaining, so not a lot of time. And I always like to just show it at an angle so you see that there's a little bit of any darker spots you see is just a glare off of that natural shine that the gold has in its pure form there. So that's great. It's a cool piece, right? Different, always unusual to see around. I'll get to the big aqua here. One left on the amethyst piece. Any questions you have on anything you've seen in the show? Now's the time. Tell us what you'd like to see or know more about. Tell us what you need to see again, because that's what we're really limited on is the airtime. So we've only got now 19 minutes in the show entirely on our Sunday. Still have the big 20 karat 85. Such a good Tanzanite. One of our largest in jewelry overall. So that's here as well. Okay, coming up, we're on our way. We got a lot to do here. So this is where we got to move some jewelry. And so what I'm thinking is we just bring out the big aqua. I was literally going to skip it. It's sitting here on a cloth, a polishing cloth, which you guys know is like a chamois color. And this is, it's reflecting blue onto this really unattractive color cloth. I've never seen that happen before. This is a mesmerizing stone that is giving us more color saturation than I know. We're talking about really, really superb because we're comparing it against all these other Sierra Santa Marias that we see all the time. And it's just the best. 112-2229. So 222 and then a 9. It's a 207 stone. Yes, Jess? The what is? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so I just found out that we did have a piece come back here, and it's the big kunite that I'm understanding somebody did want. So, and we don't know who it was. So I understand if they happen to still be with us, the 909 is here. So the radiant cut kunite. So let me flash that here. Going the wrong way. Take a look at that. That's the radiant cut. So that's going to be just a quick recap. It's going to be 112-2246. So this one is back and available to somebody who'd like it. I know there were a lot of you we turned away earlier, a couple of you now I'm finding out. So there's actually a few that missed out on this. So if you happen to still be with us or you're just seeing it for the first time and you're thinking, I love that, because it's a more purple variety of the kunite, this is the way to get it. It's $19.99. We did have it earlier. It's got pink and white diamonds on the sides. It goes white, then pink, then white diamonds on that triple row on the sides leading into the rose gold. It's white and rose together, does stay as is, and it's $19.99. So it's my understanding that is now back. So just a huge moment for anyone to take advantage of that one. If you were turned away, that has come back. So that's here. I always like to ask those things. That's why I ask, if anything's still available from earlier, because I know with these one-of-a-kinds like we usually have, there's always pieces that people are missing out on. Want to give you an idea if it is, you still got another chance to own it, because that's really when it's like meant to be. It's that meant to be moment where you're going, oh, that's the one I wanted and it's back. Sometimes it just works out perfectly that way. So I always feel that way. So $19.99, take a look at it on the hand. It's a radiant cut. It's got that really sensational, elegant purple color to it. 14 points in pink, 61 points in white diamonds stacked on the sides, and then a rose and a white gold mounting, and you can see that here from the side angle there. There's a profile view of it. 3 rows of diamonds on either side, and that's going to be $19.99. Huge value, 75 points total weight, and a gorgeous cut. And you see, it looks more like those pink diasporas, doesn't it? Really does. We've never seen a kunite, which is also pink spodumene. We've never seen it look this really intense purple. We see usually a purple flash with the really neon saturated stones, but we don't usually see like a solid lavender color like this. So you're looking at a very unusual, We'll call it a purple spodumene in this case. Let me know, Jason, Allison, or anybody who's got it. Jason, no? Okay. Allison, no? All right. Still here. Yeah, let's go back to the aqua. We'll just go back to the big aqua. This is here. Will, are you on something else? Okay. Got it. Here comes the aqua. Back. 112-2229. Now what am I going to do to make sure it's a price that you cannot resist? Well, that is the big question. Because that is also 128 in diamonds. And any other requests, guys, before we go? Because we got limited time. 14 minutes is all we have on this Ides of February. So what does that mean? It means that we need your calls and requests or anything you'd like to see because we have literally 14 minutes left of airtime. So not a lot of time. Still here to show you what you need to see. This is the Ultimate 207. It has a 128 diamond weight. That is known as the signature mounting. Let's take a look at the inside and see how that is finished. In your choice of the white, the yellow, or the rose, but you're going to stick with the white probably here. White or yellow? Don't get rose, please don't. You'll send it back. We get so I don't get many returns, but usually they're returned because they're in rose gold. I will tell you that. More often than not, I go, okay, well, yep, they chose the rose gold, and oh yeah, they didn't like the way it looked because it doesn't work with everything. But this is going to be a very, very special aqua. It's the color that really is just the dynamo here. It's just such a gorgeous saturation. And for anybody who says, well, it just looks good on TV, nope. Our lighting for TV is a little harsh here for pastel stones. You're not always going to see the full beauty of a stone in this lighting. So these pastel stones especially, they're going to be so saturated. They're unbelievable colors. This is usually I always compare it to the background here. And a daytime set is when we can do that because most aquas look like this, white, colorless, no blue color. If it is a blue color, it's the lightest, most faint, pale hint of a color. And then here, our aqua looks like the blue sky. Most aquas don't look like that. Most aquas just do not give you that saturation level. People say if I want a blue, I have to go to a sapphire, I have to go to a topaz, I have to go somewhere else. This is where you get, only from this one source, which is completely mined out from Brazil, this is where you get that true, gorgeous sky blue, that very saturated level. And it's going to be affordable. I got to do something crazy here because I don't know if anybody, it's there. I've seen this number, it seems like 300 times today, $59.99. Here it is again. And I get it. It's supposed to be that price. It's a great value because it's really, you find these in auction houses and they're $60,000 a carat. Look them up, they're out there. Like check the internet. Like there are $60,000 a carat documented aquamarines, Sierra Santa Marias, that's what they can go for. That's usually where they are. If you're thinking, oh, well, I won't go to an auction house, I'll go to a store. Stores don't have Sierra Santa Marias. They have to have a billion stones that look exactly alike for every location around the world. They rarely dive into Sierra Santa Maria. They're too rare. They were too finite of a source. I just can't do $59.99, so I'll make this a lot easier. And if you are, whether it's a March birthday coming up and you want to celebrate your birthstone, if you just love those baby blues, or maybe you've just never been one for aqua because they just look like a white backdrop or a white, colorless stone instead of this gorgeous, intense sky blue, that's what you want to have. We need to take it less than $59, $49, $39. I need to give you a value better than, I don't even know if $29.99 is going to do it at the end of the day. So how about this? You're getting the deal, not a deal, the deal on aquamarine right now, because it's not even $29.99. This is, well, I can tell you just the easiest way to understand this value is just to know that this mounting by itself, because we create this mounting in-house, it's our factory mounting. We make it. We made it on Thursday afternoon. It's Sunday. We made it on Thursday, and it costs over $6,000 to make the mounting before the aqua sets in it. So that's something to consider. That's why $29.99 is a deal. It's why $59.99 was a deal. I'll take it lower right now. We're in the last 10 minutes of the show. And this is the one that's got to go. And then we'll open it up to your requests and what other, anything else we can recap. But this is the one to own. And even if you just want it for the mounting, because you've got a stone that this would be a beautiful semi-mount for, let me try it on for you. Here's what it looks like. I recommend the white gold highly here. That is the one I would recommend most of all. You can see how wide the band is on the sides. Not too wide. This is not uncomfortable. This is just a properly supporting side band here for that center stone, which is so large. It is not 20, not even 28.88. Let's keep on going. Not 27.77. 26.99. Not going to be that price either. If you haven't dialed, I would start now. I would go as fast as you can possibly make those fingers dial, or better yet, we're just connected in on a contact on your phone and you press one button, call my favorite place, TVON. Because this is not $26.99, $25.99. I am giving it away. Whether you want it for just the diamonds and the gold, whether you want it just for the aqua, it's a giveaway regardless. So here's where you take advantage, because we have now 9 minutes and change left. It's not even $2,500. We'll make it $2,499 to the first caller. You get your size, your gold color, everything. And now the most spectacular price tag and savings you could ever get on a huge aqua right there. Not compromising one bit, not compromising size, color, beautiful cutting. It's like this icy blue. It's just incredible. So that's going to be $24.99. We'll give that 60 seconds. And what should we recap? We had a lot of diamond pieces earlier by request, all still here, diamond studs and diamond collars. Diamond collar, by the way, was under $3,000 for a 16-incher. So that was something to consider. We have a really, really special, do have a fire opal in a platinum setting. We can show that to you. Gold quartz is still here. Peridot still here. I think we have one amethyst still here as well, if you'd like. And then also the big 20 karat 85 Tanzanite. Also hanging out, the Alexandrites, the emerald earrings. That's a little sampling of what you've seen recently today that still need a home before we go. And don't forget, we're back tomorrow night. We go back to nighttime shows during the weeknights. You know that. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, all nighttime evening shows, Saturday, Sunday, daytime shows here on TV and beyond. So keep that in mind. We've got our last call. Do you have this one, Jason, or something else? All right, so let's talk. Do we want to see the 2085 again? It's so good. Probably the best value we have is the 2085. So that's here. What else can we show you? Anything else you'd like to see? Don't forget about those Alexandrites. Special show tomorrow, of course, Must See Monday. All markdowns. Yay. Starting your week off right. Love to do that. And we have, so I'm going to show you the big tansy again, because this has got to go. Who was shopping there? Hi, Shirley. Thank you so much. Enjoy, enjoy. Coming up, this is the big 20 karat 85 tansy. The dream ring. Right here. At least it's my dream. I don't know. Anybody else share my dream here for this Tanzanite? Because if you do, it's time to get it. 20 carats 85. 111-6971, down to 7 minutes. If you have requests, if there's anything we can show you again, call me. This is the 2085, nearly 21 carats. In a cushion cut rectangular style here. It's got the really big diamonds on the sides, nearly 60 points. That means it's nearly 30 points each. On a trillion, very large, impressive white diamond here that is a VS quality. And then also, it's going to be this setting in the white gold. Stays in the white gold. Here's what it looks like from the side with that almost dove's tail of a basket work that you have. Great big diamond on the side there, and a trillion and a trillion. And look at all the reds happening all the way through. Even the tapered prongs, just so designer and elegant there. And that's going to be, wow, let's make it easy. It's down to like $370 a carat or so. It's from $24,999, which obviously that's a fair price. That's right where it should be. We're asking essentially $1,000 a carat for the stone. And then, what is appropriate for those bigger diamonds on the sides. It's not $24,999. It's come down to our lowest. It is $78,899. $88 to get the 20 karat 85 that you see there. Total collector stone at nearly 21 carats and $7,888. That does come down to one of our lowest per carats on any of our bigger sizes and really in all the stones overall, which is the best out there in the Tanzanite. So that's your way to get it, $78.88. I think that's one of our bigger values. I know it's not inexpensive, but it is one of the bigger values we have of the day. And let me see if there isn't something we can show you here at the end of the day that is really affordable. You know, I love to kind of finish up our shows sometimes with something really like a headline, even though it's the very tail end, is a big thank you for being with us till the very end of the show. Something exciting to see before we go that I think you might like. And there is, by the way, we had a couple requests for rubellite. So rubellite lovers, here it is. Just a rubellite that was here yesterday, which I'm a little stunned that it's still here. It's 1122021. But we have some, you know, different people on Sundays than Saturdays, and this is the rubellite for $9.99. So just want to bring that out again. It's the 212 pear-shaped rubellite, super ultra high clarity stone, that's for sure. 38 points in the diamonds around it. And then we'll come back on in and take a look at it. So that one's down to $9.99 if you'd like it. Beautiful with the split shank into that halo. And do call us on the Tanzanite, any of those Alexandrites we had all certified by GIA, still hanging out. And this one's going to go on the hand. And then I'll see if we can't get you a little end of the show special here. Something real important at the end of the day. And then any requests you have, let me know what we can help you out with. There is another big Paraíba. It kind of looks like the bigger version of what we had earlier that went so quickly. Do you want to see the carat 66? Look at this one. That is a very important Paraíba with a really pretty mounting. Can show that as well. So really important. Let's just try this one on here in the rubellite in the pear shape. Take a look at that. And then we're on our way. Last calls. We'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope. Big show at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9 p.m. Central time and 10 p.m. Eastern. There's our rubellite one more time. And this Paraíba might as well end the show with something really, really special because it just dawned on me that we had so many people miss out on that Paraíba that was under a carat. Let's show you the bigger version of with these still tapered baguettes around it. That's a little too far. There we go with 1122026. And that would be the 166 Paraíba. Same kind of color and clarity and glow. And then it's a 166, so that puts it up in that upper echelon of size of Paraíba. It's also 61 points in tapered baguettes, 54 points in the round brilliance. So you're looking at altogether in total an incredible diamond weight here that's going to get you a carat 15. Now I know a lot of you, oh boy, we got a request here. That's last minute. We're running out of time. So if you'd like this one, we'll do a quick blowout. And is this for? Oh, Darlena. Okay, so Darlena, let's just show this real quick because I'm running out of time. If you like the Paraíba, I'll do the best I can right away. It's got a $29,999 price tag. Here it is. This is the bag. This is the ring. There is the price tag. I'll just save you 20 grand right now. If you want it, we'll make it $9,999. And then Darlena, here's your necklace. Yeah. Thank you. Rubellite's gone. Here's the necklace. Now, Darlene, we only got about 2 minutes. I'm going to really put this in real quick here. That bar necklace that we have with princess cuts, item number is 1114194. It's for anybody who'd like it. It's going to have one diamond that's going to wear on your right side of your body. Okay, it's only on the right side. It's an asymmetrical design. Then you have your diamonds that are princess cuts. It's a carat 06 in the diamonds, then the 4-point individual diamond. So you're actually getting 110 total weight because there's a 4-point diamond that's actually in the bezel. So that's the round brilliant you see on the right, or it's your body on the right side, it's on camera on the left side. So it's reversed. So remember, it's just, I want to let you know, it wears on your right side. And then you've got the chain and your adjustable length, 16, 17, 18 inch with the lobster claw. And then let's show it up close as well. And this one is, we're in our last 2 minutes. Look at the diamond bar necklace. This is where the beauty is. You see all those princess cuts that are just set in one sleek channel from east to west. And then, of course, that extra diamond, so it is going to be 110. Tony, can we add that, please? It's 106 in the princess, and then you are getting a 4-point diamond in addition to that. Because we did add, I know that didn't used to be in the description, but I wanted to make sure you know exactly what you're getting. There's a 4-point diamond that's bezel set, so it's actually 110 total weight. And so the necklace is going to be $9.99. We got to run. We only have 90 seconds left of airtime. Unless you want to go online, we can stay as long as you need us to. So we'll be here online at TVON.com or our YouTube or our Facebook Facebook feeds. You can check us out there, but that's going to be the diamond necklace. And what I'll do is also put it on the neckline for you as well, so you can see it that way. Congrats again on the Rubelite. And then that Paraíba is here for $99.99. Remember, this is fully adjustable. And you also have your gold color choice too. So you've got, and you can see how large that is. That's an important piece. So that again, I know it looks like it's on the left side, it's on your right side. Things are reversed on television, so keep that in mind. And so I'm moving right, and it looks like I'm moving left. So that's how TV works. But you've got, just want you to know, that's going to give you that little asymmetrical designer touch. We have about 35 seconds left. We'll be here online. Don't forget tomorrow night. We're here tomorrow night in the evening, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 3 hours of must-see Monday and mega markdowns for you. So it is not a show you want to miss as we kick off our week together. And thank you so much for being with us today. Of course, we're here for a few minutes after we go off the air. Phone number stays the same. So we are reachable. And Darlena, that's for you. Let me know if you have any questions about that. We can help you out and answer those off the air here. Thanks again for being with us on this Sunday. Hope you have a great rest of your day. From all of us at TVON, thank you so much for watching and shopping. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Monday night.